Okay. No philosopher. Hello, Ben the Witch. Who would you like to witch curse?
Because it is a 7-player game, I should learn my demon, correct?
Oh, yes. Your demon is Blake.
Okay, then I don't want to witch curse Blake.
Good plan.
Let's go ahead. Who's going to be most likely to nominate on day one?
If you want just a guess from me, probably not gonna be Tim because he's been targeted by witches too many times.
No, I think I'm going to go with Colin. I think is going to be my pick.
Okay, Colin is cursed.
All right, thank you.
Demon, info, and bluffs. Why are there travelers here? Mutant's a terrible bluff. I'll give him a outsider. Barber. Dreamer. And Seamstress. Hello, Blake.
Hello.
You're the demon, the Vigor Mortis. Are you familiar with how the Vigor Mortis works?
Not really.
Okay. So, by there being a Vigor Mortis in the game, it removes an outsider from play, but there already was no outsider in play just because of the number of players that we have. But just to let you know, like, so you can bluff correctly and stuff. Oh, also, your minion is Ben.
Okay. Am I supposed to know that?
You are supposed to know who your minion is. You'll have to talk to him to find out which minion he is and plan, or you can just not talk to him so that you don't get suspicious that you're in cahoots. So Vigor Mortis, if you kill a minion, the minion is still able to use their ability, but only if you kill them. If they get executed, they do not get Vigor Mortis alived.
Okay.
Also, if you do kill your minion, it will poison a townsfolk neighbor of that minion. So there are no
Interesting. Okay.
there are no outsiders in the game, so it's not a harmful thing to tell you that if you kill Ben in the night, it will poison Sam or John at my discretion.
Okay.
And that'll make them their information. It'll let me lie to them for the rest of the game. I could tell them the truth if I think it's gonna help Evil Team more, but if it's like a really good information thing and they're poisoned, I'm gonna tell them the wrong thing.
Sure.
See,
Do I kill somebody this night or no?
You do not kill on the very first night.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'll come to you each night. You'll choose a person to kill. If people think it's a Vigor Mortis game, they might be suspicious if you killed Ben on the first turn.
Yeah, I plan on bluffing.
But
Sage.
if they don't think it's a Vigor game, you can get away with doing that. Also, it's important to know that there are three other demons on the list. So you might want to pretend that there's a different demon in play to keep the suspicion off you. So what the Fangu does is, well, you can like click on it to read what it does, but it lets like the demon jump from the real demon to an outsider, making the outsider evil and like growing the evil team by 1.
Yeah.
But what the Fangu does as well is it introduces an outsider to the game. So in 7 players, there's normally no outsiders, but if you pretend to be an outsider, or you have Ben pretend to be an outsider, you could give off the impression that there is a Fangu instead. The Nodashi doesn't do anything special besides poison the 2 people next to him. And the Vortox is like the big thing that everybody plays around in this, because not only does it make everybody's information false, like not could be true, could be false, like with poison, it has to be false with Vortox. But if you don't kill somebody in the execution phase and there's a Vortox in the game and it goes to night, evil team just wins. So in this script, there's somebody executed every day most of the time. So don't try to be too expendable as you bluff. Also, you get demon bluffs, so I tell you 3 rolls that are not in the game, and you can keep with what you planned on doing, but it's not a great idea if somebody else is already that roll, because a double claim will get you killed almost all the time. So your demon bluffs, which Ben does not know unless you tell him, it might be a good idea to talk to him to give him a bluff before he like double claims and gets killed. Your demon bluffs are Barber, Dreamer, and Seamstress. Those are 3 roles that are not in the game.
Okay.
I think that is it. That's it for demon info. Do you have any questions?
Nope, I'm good.
Alright. Good luck. Oh, it's supposed to... No, minion info comes first. Oh, then it said later in the night order. I didn't realize that. None of these guys are in the night order in the first day.
No cottage cracker.
Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. I am your storyteller for today. Dead in a pool of his own blood. There might be a demon, might not be. It's up to you guys to decide. You got 7 minutes to break out into rooms and talk amongst yourselves. And actually, before you go, I will not give a super long time during like the town deliberation to execute stuff. So if you really need to figure stuff out, try to do it like when you're in your cottage instead of like on the pedestal to die. Yeah. Go ahead.
Hey Jack, do you want to talk?
Sure.
Bean room.
Oh yeah, and also any questions.
Sam,
Hey John. Yeah,
you
that's
wanna go
what.
to the casino?
Ben,
Let's go.
want to go to the sexy farmhouse?
Yeah. Lead on.
I actually meant to talk to John that night so I could tell him about his role. Yeah, sometimes you're just left the last person
No,
standing.
I like doing this. I like sitting in town square.
It's also not bad on Evil Team because if you just wait instead of like requesting somebody, if the last 2 people just happen to be the Evil Team, it's less suspicious that they're talking. Yeah, but don't do anything too incriminating in town square. You can also ask to join a room with 2 people if you... I guess you'd only really do that if you like pretended you had information.
I got it.
Yeah, that's probably not the best idea. Never mind. Forget I said that. I'm gonna go tune into the other rooms.
Okay.
Oh, wait, is that Jason? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I am a savant, a dreamer, or an oracle.
Ooh.
So I'm, we gotta...
Those are all pretty important roles there.
Well, I'm trying to stick around for a little bit if you catch my drift.
I do catch your drift, and I will not tell nobody.
Well, I mean, I'm probably gonna, gotta
Do
share.
you want to talk to Jason since you might be the
I
savant?
actually do wish to speak with Jason.
Yeah. That's a test. Go off. I need to talk with Blake.
Okay,
Wait, I
Jason.
can.
Oh, okay. Jason,
Hey.
I am bluffing. So
Yes.
if you want to just hang out here for a minute,
Correct.
that would be much
I
appreciated.
meant to go find you in the night order just to explain the role to you, but it's kind of straightforward.
I'm the sage, right?
Yes, so you're trying to
Yeah.
get murdered,
Yes.
but you also
no,
need to be
I'm-
careful that you're not poisoned when you're murdered.
Well,
You also
Not
can't
much
be
you can do about
executed.
that.
If you get executed, it doesn't count.
yeah, that's why, I gotta
Yeah.
spread the love.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna tune into the other rooms then. You can head back to
Okay.
Town Square.
Okay.
But if you
What?
but if you are bluffing Savant, you might want to prep Savant info during the night phase. It's kind of yeah. Okay, see ya.
Alright.
So I can fact check him on some stuff if he pulls something stanky.
Okay.
Do you wanna? Do you have any
I-
info? Wait, you didn't talk to anyone, did you?
No, I haven't talked to anybody. I was
Oh,
gonna
shit.
talk to John and Ben.
You want the 3 that I gave John?
What do you mean 3?
Like, I give you 3 rolls, and I could be any of those 3.
Hello.
Hey.
This is just for the inevitable savant bluff in case I'm not able to talk to my demon today.
Okay.
So you are going to tell me 2 things. The first thing you're going to tell me is that this sentence is true. And the second thing you're going to tell me is this sentence is false.
One of my sentences always tells the truth, and the other always lies.
My brain hurts. Fuck. Worse than getting ice cream brain freeze. All right, thank you, sir.
Don't wanna.
Do you like math
No, I do not. I do not like math.
in real life, or
Well, I mean, I appreciate math in real life. I'm just not very practiced in it.
but like in this town?
In this town, I
you
am not
like
a math
math?
guy. In this
Okay.
town, I am not a math guy.
All right. That I think that helps me a bit.
I was talking with Ben. I think he's Dreamer, but that's a guess at best.
Okay.
So
well,
not-
I'll
not
include
him.
that then.
Suspicion on me. I've only talked to one person previously.
Yeah.
What are the bluffs?
I'm bluffing as a dreamer right now. So I said that I didn't tell anybody that you're good, but Slam thinks I'm good. He knows that I'm.
I think he's asking for the demon bluffs, which are Barber, Dreamer,
Yeah,
and Seamstress.
I don't get them.
It was Barber, Dreamer, and Seamstress.
Barber, Dreamer, Seamstress. So you took Dreamer and you dreamed me?
I didn't tell anybody I dreamed anything. But I did tell Slam that I'm an information getter and that I wanted to talk to you and John.
Okay.
Oh man, getting more shit. What's that called? Savant information. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
What does savant information sound like?
Oh,
It's like
dang. Like nobody was poisoned today.
okay.
All right, Jason, where are we going?
I'm the
Jason's
storyteller.
storyteller.
Do you want to talk somewhere?
I got nothing to say. I just shoot the shit.
And Colin, you wanna go to the casino?
Yeah, sure, John.
I think I'm gonna DM John some examples for Savant. Alright, I can just tell him in the night order, actually.
Jack, have you and Blake talked already?
We have not.
Okay. Why don't you guys do that? I'm gonna
Do you
wait.
want to have an open chat here because I want him to hear that you're the demon.
Well, I don't.
Jack.
I'm not sure if there's more conversation to be had after that bombshell.
Jack, do you have anything to say for yourself?
No,
I've talked to 2 people that both say you're the demon. What do you have to
Okay.
say back?
they're lying.
No, I know you're the flower girl.
Okay, sure. Blake, do you want to meet in the rumpus room?
Yeah, sure. This guy's a snake for sure.
Oh god. I didn't start my stupid timer.
Hey Ben.
Yep, let's chat real quick because Jason didn't start his stupid timer.
Being
Yeah, I'll keep it to 1 minute now. God damn it. It said 59 on the tab as I was tabbed into a different tab.
Oh, yeah.
And since I set it for 7, like I thought I had sent it, but nah. Yeah, so.
Don't forget to do the whole clock thing. So that so we get a visual countdown.
Okay, I'm gonna launch the 30-second warning in a second.
If we have seven players, you could do clock for
Tim, where are we going?
seconds each. Casino.
Back at it again with the white vans. That's a fucking little meme cut, by the way. Oh, I'm here.
That's a ding dong to call people
Yeah, I know.
back.
I know. Nope. Ben votes yes.
That's why you should remember to cease seated so you can vote and kill the person I used to just call the dong.
Room.
So yeah, it's probably John.
Oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Whoa, my bad, I didn't mean that.
Whoa.
Alright. You guys will have 2 minutes to talk amongst yourselves, or if conversation stagnates, we can skip right to execution calls. Go ahead.
Does this one have one where if nobody votes, like somebody dies?
The Vortox
Yes.
is unfortunately on this script, so it is in our best interests as a town to execute someone.
I would
Wait,
like to
what?
juggle.
Okay.
true.
Tim would like to juggle.
I would like to juggle. Sam is the pit hag, John is the Nodashi, Blake is the sage, and Jack is the philosopher.
Okay. Got it.
Your bracket
Yeah.
sucks, Tim.
I would like to juggle next.
Who is this, Colin or Jack?
Jack would like to juggle next.
Okay. Go ahead.
Just tell me. Okay, cool. Myself is the juggler. Tim is the flower girl. Ben is the oracle. Colin is the town crier, and Blake is the dreamer.
Can I repeat this back to you really quick?
Yeah.
You juggled yourself as juggler, Tim as the flower girl, Ben as the oracle, Colin as the town crier, and Blake as the dreamer.
Correct.
Okay. Ben, juggle.
Yes, I would like to juggle John, Jack, Colin, Blake, and Tim, going around the circle.
Mhm.
Everyone except Sam and I as the snake charmer.
Okay.
Any
Oh.
snakes in the audience?
Yeah. Any other juggles?
I don't juggle.
I don't juggle.
Okay.
For juggling, huh?
I'm going to open things for nominations then. You guys have another 2 minutes. Starting now.
Oh, we have to execute somebody, don't we?
Yep.
I guess if we have to, it'll be Blake, just because I didn't talk to you. Sorry.
Wow.
So, Colin, are you nominating?
I was gonna go.
No. I'm suggesting that.
Are nominations open?
As someone who
Yes,
did-
I have open nominations since
As
no
someone
one.
who also did not speak to Blake, I support this opinion.
Blake seems chill.
Short his name
Oh.
for Tim.
I'll nominate myself.
Tim nominates Tim. Your prosecution and defense, I guess.
I don't know. I'm just not too hot on my role, so maybe it would just be better if I offered myself up this round, for the town. So I'm okay to die to the Vortex, because I don't like my role very much.
Okay. He-
All right. I'm gonna
he didn't
start
tell
the
me
countdown.
He's his least favorite role.
So he's a snake charmer.
Get in your seat if you wish to vote. You're all seated. Where are you guys?
Should at least get him on the chair. We can
Get him on the chair.
outvote with all the good players. Okay, now we can't. So
Okay.
Oh no,
That-
it's a double bluff.
5 is enough. Tim is on the block. Colleen once more
I'll-
for
I'll
nominations.
nominate Blake.
Ben
I'll
nominates Blake. Your
I think
prosecution.
Okay.
I don't expect 5 to be beaten, but you know, I figured I would 1 do a witch check and 2 just you know see if there was anybody who wanted to weigh in on why Blake before Blake does his defense.
All right. Your defense.
It's Tim. Pretty
Wow.
clear for his name.
Okay.
Hell of a defense.
Yeah, pretty good defense. I'm gonna run the vote. If you would like to vote, you may.
I think Blake always thinks I'm evil.
If you wait, was it 5
No,
last
he
time?
just- he knows
Yeah,
It was
yeah, it was
5.
Do we? Does it
Yeah.
like?
So if you get
Wait,
5
wait.
votes again, it'll take him off the block, and then no one will be on the block.
Tim just knows how to play the game too much.
3's not enough. Last call for
It's
nominations.
always hot TV to look at the prior vote.
I'd like to
Let's kill
nominate.
Tim.
I'd
Let's
like
kill
to
Tim.
nominate
Tim is
John.
Tim is already nominated.
Did I?
Yes, you
I-
nominated yourself, Tim.
Oh crap! You're right.
Noted.
I-
You literally told us to kill
Listen, someone's saying something.
No, I was saying I won't nominate John. I just wanted.
Oh,
to
okay.
him.
All right,
I
last
just wanted
call.
to
You're
witch
welcome.
check myself, but I guess I already did.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hold on. I think
1.
somebody did. Jason, I think somebody did attempt to nominate there. So just
It's fine. It's
count down.
That's fine.
Okay,
Oh.
we're going to night phase then. I'm gonna wait a minute. Oh. Okay. Hey Ben, didn't quite work out, huh?
Well, I think, and the problem was people were talking over each other, but I think Colin did try to nominate at the end there. So
Well, he did give it up before I heard it, so this one time, I'll let it slide.
yeah, it's all good. I'm gonna keep it on Colin.
Okay, yeah. Also, is there 2 execution? No, Tim would be saved if Colin was executed.
I'm not sure what the question is.
If Colin nominated, Tim would be off the
So,
block because Colin would have died by execution.
No. The witch kills somebody, but that death is just a death. It's not
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yeah. So that just basically, if Colin nominates tomorrow, you just say Colin nominates this person and dies. Colin, what's your prosecution? And you just continue the day as normal.
Alright. Also, keep in mind, like I will this time, that the witch's ability stops working when 3 alive players are the only people left.
That's correct. And that's true even if Blake Vigor kills me.
Yeah. I know you know this, but I was just reminding myself almost.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's good to confirm these things in the night phase so that you get it right during the day.
Alright. See ya.
Thanks.
Vigor Mortis Blake is next. Vigor Mortis Blake, you may pick a person to murder.
Hey, if I killed John and then killed Ben, is Jack and Sam now poisoned? Or like if I'm trying to decide whether
It
if
is
I killed
it is one neighbor, and the poison only goes out if you kill your minion. If
Yeah,
you had
I'm
multiple
saying,
yeah. Sorry, what's your question?
Does it skip over the dead person? So like if I killed Sam and then I killed Ben the next night,
I don't think
would I-
necessarily it skips over them. But I can choose the other person in that case.
Okay. There's no way I get poisoned, right? That's what I'm just making sure.
It is also sometimes a good thing to poison a dead player. Like in the script particularly, there's a sage, and if you kill the sage who was poisoned, or no, actually no, you couldn't kill the sage and poison him at the same time, because you can only poison by killing your minion. Who's your target?
I'm gonna kill John.
Okay. John is marked for death. Okay. Fucking YouTube ad block stopped working. Hello.
Hello.
Sage John.
Yep.
You have been killed by the demon.
Fuck yes.
This means you learn it is one of two people, and those two people are Sam and Blake.
Okay.
One of them is the demon, unless you are poisoned, in which case I can tell you any two people. Or if there's a Vigor Mortis, in which case I will tell you two people that aren't the demon.
Fantastic.
Any other questions?
Nope.
Okay. Unlucky. Unlucky for Blake, that is. Tim is dead. Town Crier is Colin. Town Crier learns if a minion nominated. Only Ben and Tim. Oh god, this is a bad this is a bad hand for evil. Good lord. Colin, the Town Crier.
Yes.
You learn if a minion nominated on the previous day, and you learn that a minion did nominate yesterday.
By nominate, you mean
The
pitched
person
the nomination or got nominated?
pitched the nomination.
Okay, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, so that's a binary yes or no. If there's a Vortox, I told you the wrong thing. If you are poisoned, I can tell you the truth or lie. But if you are sober and healthy, you learn correctly that a minion nominated last night, or last execution phase.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Any questions, or are you good?
I'm good, thanks.
And things are going from bad to worse for the evil team here. Oracle Sam. Sam the Oracle.
Yes.
You learn that 0 players are evil that are dead.
Got it.
Okay. Oh, Jack the Juggler. Jack is Juggler is 1. Tim is the Flower Girl is 2. Ben is the Oracle is 0. Colin as the Town Crier is a 1. And Blake as the Dreamer is a 0. So that is a total of 3. He is not poisoned or vortoxed. Hello, Jack the Juggler.
Hello.
Yesterday you juggled. You learn that 3 of your 5 juggles were correct.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Any questions?
That's
Are you
all I
good?
need. No, I think I'm good.
Okay. Let's set this to 8 minutes. I don't think people are going to need that long to talk on day 2. All the night orders have been whatever. Remember to kill John. Daytime. Where's the control thing? There. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. It is a brand new day. Birds are chirping, squirrels are scuttling, and your friendly neighborhood John has been brutally murdered, and squirrels are taking his remains into their trees for the winter.
Oh god.
Uh-oh.
You
Oh,
have 8 minutes to talk amongst yourselves
You have to do
in
anything,
rooms.
What?
John? I guess not.
John, do you want to talk?
Yeah, sure.
The
Tim,
boneyard,
Tim,
where
do
you
wanna
live
talk?
now?
Oh,
Yeah, let's talk.
Oh, okay. Where at?
Ice cream?
Jack?
Yeah.
Farmhouse?
Yeah, sure.
Jason, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Fucking annoying. Who died? John?
John died. Do you want to bluff, or I guess town squares?
Yes, I can certainly bluff Savant in the town square now that you and I are just here chilling. So, today you're going to tell me
Brittle.
that all circles are... all ovals are circles, and all circles are ovals. And one of those things is true, and one of those things is false.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Alright, so just so you're aware, I'm going to go with a seamstress.
Okay.
So, but I haven't necessarily shared that with anyone yet.
All good. I'm gonna go listen in other rooms.
That shit hurts my head, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not even considering it. So,
Okay.
I'm the Oracle. I got a 0. That means Tim's good, right? And then the only other person you told was Colin? Or,
Colin,
okay. We'll see about that.
Roles you learned. Because I'm the flower girl.
Yeah, I didn't learn any roles.
So,
I just whether good or evil.
as the dreamer, you're supposed to learn 2 roles. So, like, and Jason might have ran this wrong. It would be better if he says, doesn't clarify. But
Oh, I just
dreamer,
went
typically
good or evil.
you pick a character and you learn that they are either this role or another role. And you're saying you picked me and you learned I was evil?
No, good.
Good. Okay. Interesting. So, I will have to puzzle out whether or not you're telling the truth then.
Okay.
I am the flower girl, though.
Okay.
That is my role. That is why I wanted to die so bad. 'Cause it never
I'll hang
works.
around for storyteller clarification once you guys are done.
Yeah, I would ask that Blake, you confer with the storyteller and get your story straight.
Okay.
Hey,
Well, I fucked it.
yeah, sorry, Dreamer's kind of a hard one to bluff.
No, you're good. That's my bad.
Yeah, so if you chose a character, you choose a person as the dreamer each night. And if you chose Tim, you would learn a good character and an evil character, one of which is true, unless you are poisoned or drunk or vortoxed. If you are
I was wrong.
vortoxed, they would both be wrong.
Okay. I definitely just told Tim that I chose two people in the game, and then one was good, one was evil.
Yeah, unfortunately,
Yeah.
that's...
Oh, well.
I think that's how a different character works in a different script that we did before, but...
yeah.
unfortunate.
I mean,
Yeah, that's like the
yeah.
demon thing, though.
Oh,
they
shit.
they
Oh,
call out
man,
a
I'm
they
just
call
gonna-
out a
I'm just gonna
character.
blame it on you.
All right.
So,
Just
sorry.
because evil team might be in a bind here, I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you that you should definitely say that you are lying about being the dreamer because you didn't want to be killed and you are actually an outsider. Because outsiders in this game...
Just play stupid and blame it on you.
No, you can say that you didn't know how it worked because you're not actually the dreamer. But
I guess I can do that too.
So what I suggest you do, because you're in a pretty bad spot from the storyteller's standpoint here, you should definitely pretend you are the sweetheart, barber, or klutz, because those roles have reason to lie about being a different townsfolk role. Because if the demon kills the sweetheart, one player becomes drunk for the rest of the game. If the demon kills a barber, the demon gets to swap 2 characters. And if the demon kills a klutz, you learn... whenever a klutz learns that they die, they have to choose a character, and if that character is evil, evil team wins. So they need to choose a good character to not just blow up the whole game for the good team. I suggest you choose one of those 3 to actually be. Because not only will that throw smoke on like the, oh, there's a Vigor Mortis in the game, because if you are actually an outsider, that means that there has to be a Fangu. So that's +1 outsider. This would normally have 0 outsiders.
Alright, well, I might be fucked. We'll see.
So do just pretend that you are one of those 3, and
Yeah.
if you pretend to be klutz, you will have to make... I will cover for you. I will say, like, Blake must pick a person, and then you pick a person, and nothing happens because you're not the real klutz.
Okay.
But you might just be executed. It might...
Yeah, I probably will, but it's alright.
You'll have to play the outsider angle if you have any hope left, though. So just letting you know that.
Yeah.
Alright, see ya.
Agrees. So,
Oh, okay.
my actual role I'm not going to reveal. I am hoping to get
That's
to
fine.
tonight, use it, but then all will be revealed tomorrow.
Okay.
First.
But you don't think that Blake is evil then?
I don't know. I genuinely don't. It's entirely possible he was the demon that had the dreamer bluff, but I couldn't say. I only talked to him at the beginning of yesterday.
That's Sam gave a pretty good excuse in my opinion. Like he said
Did he
that he was
Oracle,
he
or-
claimed Oracle on the first day, and then when I talked to him, he was like, "Yeah, nobody bad died." So he could be gaslight gatekeep girl bossing me.
It could be Blake and Ben. Could be the bees.
Oh shit! I just told Ben everything. So
I don't know anything about Ben. Sam, I don't have a big reason to suspect him. I'm more just very suspicious of Blake.
okay.
I think he could just...
Okay, you got Colin. That.
Gentlemen.
30 seconds.
Blake, you got a second?
Actually,
Casino, just real quick.
Do you want to talk to him?
yeah, Lucas?
Boneyard.
Boneyard.
For a second there, I was worried that I didn't set the timer, but then I looked and it was going. So, thankfully.
Nice.
Is that I think? Oh.
I tried.
All right. I'll let you guys converse for 2 minutes, or we can rush straight to nominations if you're confident.
I'd like to philosopher juggle.
Okay.
Nah, I'm just kidding. You're good.
He's trying to run out the clock. He's evil.
Yeah, shut up, minion.
You know, if I really wanted to run out the clock, I would have gone through this long, boring, drawn.
Can we nominate him?
Yeah, okay. Nominations are now open.
No, I nominate Ben.
Colin nominates
You can't do that!
Ben. and dies.
Great.
Wait, fuck, wait.
Wait,
That's
so
a
the
win.
nomination-
That's
the
a win.
nomination still
Something
goes
has
to
happened. Oh, the nomination still goes through?
Jason. Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, you keep
Okay.
voting.
Your prosecution, Mr. Ghostman.
So there's a witch.
Can I still talk, or
There's a witch.
Yeah, you can still talk. If
There's a witch, or you broke madness at a funny time.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, I'm the town crier, and I was told, unless I was drunk or poisoned, that somebody who nominated yesterday was, in fact, a minion. And I'm fairly certain Tim was the flower girl, so that leaves Ben being a minion with several asterisks, but go for it.
Your defense.
I mean, I told one person my actual role. I lied to everybody else on day one. I probably am not going to survive today. I am the seamstress. But, this is fine. It's not the end of the world.
Okay.
You always lying.
Yeah. Peanut gallery for 10 seconds.
I don't think it's worth it.
Not necessary.
He gave me,
Alright.
he gave me three. He gave me
Supporting
3.
Tim.
Seamstress was not one of them. I'm done with this.
Supporting
Ben.
Tim.
Sam, I absolutely lied to you on day one. I lied to
He's
everyone.
a
on day
witch. He's a filthy witch.
Why isn't the thing running?
Why isn't it?
Why isn't it?
Do I need to unkill Colin?
No.
Oh.
Collins should stay dead.
Alright, it's going.
Oh,
You can rerun it. I think several people probably missed the chance.
No,
Okay.
it's fine.
Jack somehow left his seat during that. We'll do a one last clock thing.
Let's stand.
Y'all ready to vote if you want to vote? Colin, that would
Colin,
be
don't
your
use your
ghost vote.
Colin,
please.
no, Colin,
Oh,
wait.
how do I
Wait,
how do I
save it for
disable?
Head down.
I disabled it. How do I?
Stand down and stand by, Colin. Okay.
Oh Jesus. Stand.
Oh,
Um,
I should have fucking. Wait, why? This guy's weird.
did okay. 2 votes is enough to mark Ben for execution. I think he was taking pity on those who basically said they were going to vote but then didn't somehow.
Yeah, I think. Well, first of all, there was no countdown to the vote. Second of all, I think Colin might have wanted to vote there and then couldn't. So,
I tried to. Yeah.
so.
Oh, are you going to count that as the ghost vote then?
No, let Colin save his ghost vote. It's more fun that way. I will nevertheless go ahead and nominate.
No.
Ben nominates something. Sam,
Me.
your prosecution.
If Colin's info is correct, which I don't, believe it is, I think could be a vortex. I could be vigor poisoned. But I did promise a player that I would nominate Sam today. So there is information pointing to Sam potentially being the demon.
Sam's defense.
What do you mean you promised someone? Is this a proxy war? What?
This isn't a conversation though, so.
Yeah. Okay. Listen, I mean, it's a non-persecution, really.
Okay, that's your
You can vote
defense.
if you want. I don't have any defense.
I'll
Sam's a
open up
good
the
vote.
floor for
I-
10 seconds. Any comments?
I was the one who suggested Sam, but I don't think it's Sam anymore. I think it's Blake. I think
Okay.
Blake is the demon.
As do I.
Agreed. Me too.
Should I nominate Blake?
Thank you, Blake, for the vote of confidence.
No problem.
Can someone nominate Blake on my behalf and
I
pass
will.
the prosecution to me? Because I think I have the whole case.
Oh.
Assuming.
1 vote is not enough. Probably should have made that a bit faster.
Sam on the barber.
Sam nominates Blake. Your prosecution.
Well. I handed over to
Pass it to
Tim.
me. Okay. So
Okay.
unless this all
My
falls
trusted
apart,
confidant.
this all falls apart if Blake is the mutant, but let's go through it. Jack juggled. He got a 2. He didn't get a ping on Blake, but he got a town crier on Colin and a flower girl on me, which is correct. So Blake is not what he said he was. Secondly, John learned that Sam or Blake is the demon. And third, I asked Blake what his dreamer info was, and he did not give me proper info. He said that he picked me and learned good, which is not how the dreamer works. It could be he messed it up because he didn't know the role. It could also be that Jason messed it up because he doesn't know dreamer as well. I don't know, but 3 things are making him look a little sus.
All right,
I also
Blake,
was
your
told
defense.
that Ben had claimed Dreamer, and Blake had told me Dreamer as well. Like,
Oh, Blake's defense, not Colin's side.
Sorry, my defense. I did not know what the dreamer did. And I did lie at that, and I am the barber. But I will vote myself because that's kind of, or I guess, but that's not good.
Okay,
We
well,
can tie it at 4, right?
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
that-
he could be an outsider, so I mean,
Yeah,
if we could get 3 on this, that would be great.
okay.
Yeah,
Well, was it 3?
Right.
I thought it was 2.
2 to
Yeah, we
tie.
need 3.
2 to tie,
beat it.
3 to beat.
Well,
Be mindful about
Ben is
ghost
the
votes.
witch. Ben is the witch.
Be
Remain
mindful of
powerful.
ghost votes.
Vote him out. Yes,
I'm
Sam.
gonna use my non-ghost vote. Oh man.
Oh shit! Wait.
Oh
no.
no. I don't know.
We'll just kill
It's-
Sam tomorrow or something.
No, this is the last night. if we
Okay.
kill the wrong
Blake is an
person.
outsider. We're in huge trouble.
It's fine. It's fine.
5 votes is enough to put Blake on the block. I'm. Are there any other nominations? Going once, going twice,
Jason,
going
can I just
3
make a
times.
quick
Yep.
that I'm Vortox?
What?
Can I just make a quick announcement that I'm the Vortox?
Sure.
Incorrect.
Going 3 times. And
I don't know.
nominations
I
are
can't
over. Blake is executed, and we will not go to night phase because the good team has won.
We got him.
Dab on him.
Hell yeah.
Things went from bad to worse for the evil team this game.
that's
Really
not fun, man.
unfortunate circumstances. So first off, I guess we'll start with the end. Blake was your Vigor Mortis. It's pretty obvious that he's a demon by the end. Tim was your real flower girl who sacrificed himself on day 1 and then forgot about it and tried to sacrifice somebody else. Sam was your sober oracle who learned at the on the first night, or the second night, I guess, that no one was evil who was dead. Ben was your witch who chose Colin twice and got the kill the second time. Unfortunately for him, he did nominate on the first day, which immediately told Colin who the minion could be. John was your sage, who was lucky enough to get targeted by the demon on the very first night, putting it down to a 50-50 between Blake and Sam. There was no source of madness or poison in this game, so Jack was also sober when he guessed 3 out of 5 rolls correctly. Everybody had their rolls except for the evil team that were correct. Yeah, and that's the game.
Holy. I never knew John was Sage. I thought he was Dreamer the whole time.
My dumbass doesn't know how the dreamer works.
The Sage kill on night 2 basically sealed the game. Don't worry
Was
about
it just
Very
nor-
unlucky.
was
Yeah.
it just random, or did
If
you
it's-
have info?
If the dreamer worked like I wanted it to work, like I imagined it working, I think we would have been okay.
So there is a character called the Village Idiot where you pick a player and you do get good or evil, but there's a higher than typical
No,
likelihood
no.
that you're-
I thought the character worked as if I picked 2 players, I would learn if they're good or evil. Like I would learn if one was good or evil.
Gotcha. No, you pick
Yeah.
a player like me and you get witch or seamstress.
It's
Yeah, now I know how to
amazingly, we had the townspeople that trapped the minion and trapped the demon both trigger on the first night that they could have.
Insane.
Yeah,
Uh,
I think their only out was for me to be so suspicious that you guys killed me, forgetting that you only had 4 people alive.
I really tried to coach Blake on what to do after that, but
If the Sage info was Blake
too
and Ben,
horrible.
that would have been tough.
Yes, that would have been harder.
Um,
You don't know if I am the minion or the demon in the world.
Some strong rolls.
Yeah, and just a quick tip, Blake. Especially as you're getting used to newer scripts, if you're ever like evil and wanting to bluff a roll, it's a good idea to talk to the storyteller about it, just so they can help you get your stories.
I probably should have. I should have briefed him on the 3 bluffs, but
that
I didn't think to do it.
We were talking for a long time because I didn't really know how the thing worked. I was like I think that was my first time as the
Evil.
Yeah, I tried to
demon
explain to
lord?
him, like on the first night, how the vigor poison worked and how, if he bluffed outsiders, that would mean that there's a Fangu, which would smokescreen the
Oh yeah.
the vigor mortis existing. I also kind of warned him against people immediately suspecting the first person killed wasn't minion, and that might have been why he went for John instead of Ben on the first night. That's just unfortunate.
Well, my point was to go to Ben the second night and kill Ben, but so the way I thought it worked was that, I got to choose 2. I was gonna say that I chose Jack and John was bad. That's what I was telling Tim, and then Tim was like, "What the fuck?" That's not how it worked. But I was gonna say John was bad, and then I was gonna go to Tim and be like, "Hey, why is somebody bad that's dead?" And then he was gonna be like, "Oh, vigor mortis," and I was gonna say, "Oh, okay, well." Then they just killed
you had
somebody.
me convinced for a while that John was either like the Fangu or Vigor killed minion.
I
Then I
unfortunately.
was gonna go to Jack and be like, "Hey, Jack, I think you're poisoned right now," because he's the juggler. That way he wouldn't believe his juggling the first night.
I would
and
have
then-
believed that probably if I knew that John was a minion, because I was suspecting Vigor Mortis more this game. Like I was trying to be more prevalent about it.
I
then
should.
was gonna go to Sam and be like,
I
"Hey,
didn't. I didn't realize how unfamiliar Blake was with the script. I should have given him some more information.
If it worked like I thought it would work, I had a pretty good plan, but it didn't.
Yeah. I mean, that actually, it goes for a lot of roles in S&V, even for people who've played the script a lot. Like, if you're evil and you're bluffing Savant, you pretty much should almost always talk to the storyteller and have the storyteller help you come up with fake Savant information. And
I
they
was,
will help you.
I was actually, I got asked by John what good Savant bluffs were, and I was going to talk to him in the night order, but he was killed immediately.
Nice.
Oh, a quick question. In the night order, you talk to the Oracle before talking to. No, wait, what? Oh no.
Just pull up the night order with N, and you just follow that.
Yeah, I thought I did it, but for some reason I still thought there was a question as to whether or not I would have told Sam, like, I mean, both people killed were good, so it would have been 0 either way, but if John was evil, I think I was looking at the night 1, or wait, what was I looking at? How did I get confused on that? Oracle so far down in the night order, never mind.
Yeah, it's pretty low.
Yeah. When in doubt, always just go back to the.
Do you guys want to switch?
Oh, the new person is just so.
I accidentally removed everybody.
Yeah. No, I mean, I still don't know. Like, most of the
I can. Do you want to go back to Trouble Brewing then?
Bye, Colin.
Yeah, I'd suggest
Hey,
Trouble
Colin,
Brewing.
say hi to
Okay.
you yet, but bye,
Damn,
Colin.
Matt, I didn't know you were jumping in.
I just hopped on. Yeah, you're dipping.
Yeah, I even kind of tiptoed around not giving John Vigor Mortis because I knew he didn't know the role too well.
Yeah.
But for some reason, some of like the people that I only know through this server, they're at like differing levels of like knowledgeable about the game, and I didn't realize Blake was so far on the newer end. That
That's all good.
I'm not, I know all the. I usually know all the townsfolk rules, but like besides that one, obviously.
yeah, I should have done better
know
with.
how to, when you have 2 different roles, it gets hard because you're like trying to juggle like.
I
your
will-
role is, and then also
I will
what your
explain
bluff is.
all the bluff rules to whoever gets demon bluffs this time.
Yeah, that works.
Hey, Jason, just quick suggestion for next time you run. If you're going to give however many minutes for talking before opening nominations, make sure you do that time. Don't shorten it just because someone wants to nominate.
Oh.
People might have information they have to get out. And that's especially important with things like Juggler.
Okay.
I still don't know the juggler info.
Oh, you never learned it?
You guys
Uh,
actually
No one tells me it. Well,
Somehow-
I was one of the
somehow
say
stage
your
people.
info.
Oh, it was yeah, sorry Sam, I just never talked to you the whole day. I
Yeah,
just kind
no,
of
it's
missed
fine.
you. Tim Flower Girl, me as the juggler, Ben as the oracle, Colin as the town crier, and Blake as the dreamer.
for some reason people learned that as 2 when the answer I gave you was definitely 3.
I only
Oh.
heard about the 2 that you got correct. I mean, yeah, I guess I kind of forgot that. Yeah, it was you also juggled yourself.
Is
but
Titus
I just
joining?
Left it out. Yeah,
I'm here.
Titus, you joining?
Yeah.
Why is he marked
Yeah.
for death?
Add Nick as well. Nick Davis is going to join us.
Wahoo! Oh yes, Nick.
I'm actually gonna head out here.
All right.
Bye.
All right.
Thanks for playing, John.
Thanks
Quite
for
a
playing.
short game, but oh well.
You did your
Good job.
service.
Thank
It's
you,
kind of
Serve the
rare.
Soviet Union.
Yeah, it's rare when the Raven Keeper or Sage actually get like
Yeah, no.
to go
That was-
do their thing.
yeah.
But
That was
yeah,
excellent.
good job.
Right.
You convinced people you were the klutz.
GG. Bye. Get him out of here.
So Jason, if you nominate Titus, you can take the mark off of him or Nick now.
Or just hit the S key twice.
Yeah, that also works.
Night phase. day
Oh.
phase.
Okay.
Yeah, that's generally how I'll do it at the end of the day. You know, you execute the person, they die, hit night phase, then send everybody to bed. What's up, Nick?
Yo!
Yo.
Yo,
Who won the first game?
Good.
Good team.
Blake and I won the first game.
Dang, what script was it?
S&D.
SNV.
S&V, and they did not win.
Ooh, TB.
I'm going to randomize location, just so that's not something that becomes like a habit.
Yep, that works.
Matt's in the ice cream shop playing Frunker Strike.
You would be.
Oh my gosh, what a guy. Is this just plain old TB?
Yes.
Can't wait to be the drunk.
When it's TB, everyone's the drunk.
Confidently accuse someone and be the drunk.
Are Sam and Matt in their seats? They are. Everybody's in their seat. Choose and assign.
Nick is not.
Oh.
I thoroughly enjoyed the game where I was convinced that Robert was my demon, and it was actually Blake, and Blake was convinced that Robert was his minion.
I don't
No.
remember
We
that.
sold each other out.
Y'all have enough players if I drop out? I may have to drop out.
Do you want to be a traveler?
7 would be enough, Blake.
Okay, I'm gonna have to go. Sorry, guys.
No problem.
worries.
Thanks for playing.
Thanks,
See ya.
Blake.
Sorry about that first game.
No, it's all good. Enjoy. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Yeah, it's harder when you don't see everybody else fumbling S&V for their first couple games, because we all kind of know what the townsfolk do by now.
Yeah,
S&V's hard. It's a hard,
it's
especially
really
on
hard.
the smaller
It's hard.
groups.
It's hard to bluff. It's hard to do normally, as a townsperson who's not drunk, and then
Brutal to do is evil.
yes, man.
I don't think Bobby's going to join. I don't think Owen's going to join. So I think this is our final group after all the shuffling. Suppose I can clear off the Demon Bless from last game. There. Okay. Nick, if you're talking, we cannot hear you at all.
Okay, sorry, I'm bad, guys.
Oh, sound better.
That's much better. Much better. It's a nice, easy game of TB.
Yeah, I'm cooking it up right now. I had like a good one, and then I accidentally randomized again, and then I tried to like make it look like it did before.
I'll be right back.
Alright. Nick, how are the pups?
They're ruining my life, but I love them.
Like when I worked at a animal care center, whenever we got like a shopping cart of puppies, like sure they look cute, but all they do is poop. It's constant too. Like you would like be giving them a clean blanket after just like wiping, like spraying and wiping what used to be a mess, and there'd be a new mess. And you had 6.
Yeah.
And probably
I
not a.
really do. But they're little minions. They're all little demons. They're on demon time.
You dream them as either cute puppies or demons. Nick, what are you doing for the 4th? Anything fun?
No, I overpaid for some fireworks, regrettably. I didn't know at the time, but
You know what? If
Something-
you get joy out of firing them off, then you let it go and move on.
that's kind of what I just resigned to. I was like, well, whatever.
Yeah.
It wasn't a lot of money, so I don't care. But
Like, how much did you overpay by? Like 10%, 20%?
I would say 20 to 30%. Yeah.
Okay, not the worst thing in the world. All
Hey.
right, I think we're ready.
Okay.
Is that your Crunker score, Matt? Is that what that is?
It may be.
It's a little hard to read if I'm being honest, but I will take you at your
Gotta
word.
click on it. Click on it, it'll blow up.
Oh, there you go. Okay. You had 20 kills and 2 deaths.
Guess who
right.
his 2 deaths were to? Just guess. The only other
one
human in the lobby.
Only one was to
You're just mowing down bots.
I
and I'm
mowed
like-
you down at least twice.
I was playing in a different game, and I joined yours.
And
I
your
didn't
little
even
brother had
realize.
the controller
My
playing
okay.
with the USB steering wheel.
Your little brother could have killed all those
I don't
bots.
have a little brother.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Sorry.
Okay.
I didn't
Okay.
mean to cause a scene.
Characters have been sent out. Everyone got one.
Yeah.
Yep.
Pucka
Yes.
again.
Yeah, I know.
Pucka, every time.
I
Old
know.
school, always Pucka games. Oh, I need to start a new game. Wait, do I need to start a new game? Or can I just...
You should, because the players have changed in and out and the bot may not function, so end it and start a new one.
Yeah, go new game plus.
Yeah, new game plus.
That's the one.
Why is it loading?
It takes a hot minute.
Okay, night phase. Alright. Hello, Tim. You are the Baron, and Jack is your demon.
Fine.
Okay. You got it? All good?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, I was thinking of bluffs. Definitely include Saint Bluff. Mirror's a bit suspicious, though. Kind of want a strong information roll bluff. Yeah, I'll give him a fortune teller. Okay. Hello, Jack.
Hello.
You are the imp. Your minion is Tim.
Hell yeah.
You are familiar with Imp and Star Passing?
Imp and star passing? Yeah, like if I kill myself, it'll go to Tim?
Yes.
Yeah.
Your demon bluffs are Saint, Fortune Teller, and Undertaker.
Oh, alright.
Okay.
I don't think I can. Well, I guess I could bluff the Saint if I want, but let's be honest, I'm gonna have to bluff Fortune Teller or Undertaker and come up with shit on the fly.
You can do whatever you want. It might be
Yeah,
so
I know,
obvious that there's a... It might be so obvious that a saint is the demon that they won't kill them on suspicion that it's actually a saint.
Yeah, but I think that the conversations will get ruthless and more interesting if I just lie as the fortune teller.
You can even give that to your minion. It's up to your discretion.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you're set, right?
Yes, I'm good.
Okay. I think like literally no one else gets information night one. No, Matt does. Hey, librarian Matt.
That's me.
You picked up your favorite book, and the title of it is Ben or Tim Might Be a Recluse.
Ooh.
Okay, you good?
Yep. I
Okay.
got it.
So that's so there's some I guess the bluffs I should give a little bit of time for fortune teller. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. There is trouble brewing. The famous family hot pot that Ravenswood Bluff hosts every year ended tragically when the poison taster, myself, tasted the brew and died immediately. A demon has messed with the brewing here, so you may disperse for 7 minutes, and then I'll call you back.
Can I make an announcement? Before we disappear. I am an outsider, which means there is almost certainly a second outsider, which means there's almost certainly a Baron in the game. So if you are the other outsider, feel free to announce it at some point or come speak with me privately at some point today. If there is no other outsider, then likely one of you is the drunk.
Pretty barren-y thing to say.
You can kill me. I'm just an outsider, and I'm not the saint. So yeah, if you need to kill me on day one, it's not a big deal.
I nominate Ben.
Nick, you want to get the ice cream stop before you nominate me?
I'm just kidding. I have no idea.
At least you'll go first.
Go talk to the man.
Sam,
Jack,
do you
was
wanna
that?
talk
Yep.
in the boneyard?
Let's go.
Tim,
What?
it's time
To bean?
to pedestal.
Oh.
Titus, you know how Virgin works, right? Cool. I'm gonna go listen in to people.
Alright.
Well, you see, may
How
or
could
may
you possibly know that?
may or may not be a librarian.
Oh. Okay, well. What am I then? Mr.
Well,
Know-It-All?
I'm pretty sure you should be telling me that. To be fair.
Why should I trust you're the librarian?
Because I called you over here to ask you if you were an outsider.
Hmm.
Why would I do that?
Yeah, but I don't. It doesn't really make sense for you to see me as an outsider.
Neither of you
Interesting.
guys are the demon, I believe.
Hypothetically, if you weren't poisoned,
Or the drunk, yeah. But-
I'm very tempted to believe you again, but you could just be a demon.
That's true.
You know. You mind if I? Can I give you 2?
Yeah, sure.
Result in the game as fast as possible.
Right.
So, what are you?
I am the Slayer.
Okay. Okay. Well, it would be quite funny if you killed me, because Jason, if a Slayer shoots the Recluse, you can kill them as if they were registering as the demon. However,
I am aware.
would recommend it, Nick. I would recommend you sit on that information for a day and hopefully get a good shot off tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, I will. I'm not ruling out just the shooting, for funsies. A good laugh.
I mean, Jason, if Nick does Slayer shoot me, please kill me because I think it'd be hilarious.
I may or may not do that.
All right.
But I do know the rules,
That
so.
is our request.
You guys are gonna leave Titus by himself for the full 7 minutes?
I'll go talk to Titus.
Alright.
Oh shit! There's a lot of people in town square. Let's go.
You want to go back?
I have never claimed librarian in my life. I don't know
Well-
who these alleged homies are.
Oh. Well, you know what? It's better to be friends than not be friends. So let's form a bond.
I just want us to be on the same team.
No, we're
Is
on
that
the
so
same.
hard?
Always.
Given your info, we're most likely on the same team.
Might have gone in too hot. But that's okay. I can always kill myself.
What are you talking? Oh yeah. I tried to make sure that Titus wasn't just not being talked to the entire time.
That's nice.
It normally doesn't happen though. It's just some talks go long, especially if
Yeah.
people have jokes that are inside jokes to get off.
Tim, we have to speak.
Yeah, where are we going? Boneyard?
Yeah, Boneyard.
Slayer.
He does?
He knows that I'm the Slayer now because I told him.
You told him, but you want to kill him?
I may.
Brother.
I'm just feeling.
Why? Are you just telling everyone? What is about that?
No, I'm just.
We just pretend like you were lying.
No, I have to go all in. And as Baron, it's okay if I just cause chaos. Unless you want an escape route.
Well, do you want the minion or the demon bluffs as
Yeah,
some
what
potential?
are they? Yeah.
They are Saint, Fortune Teller, and Undertaker, and I have already told Sam that I'm the Fortune Teller and said that I picked him and you and said that there was no demon.
Okay, I mean that still works. I mean Recluse can register as a minion.
Yeah.
So that's not a big deal.
Well, I was also thinking of killing myself tonight to try and cement that.
I'm really
Would you rather
worried.
I didn't?
I wouldn't until we find out what Ben's claiming, and I'm gonna talk to him to find out. And
Well, because then you can get a read on Matt, right? You could get a read on Matt.
That would be true. If I was an empath, I would have gotten a 1.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, you gotta tell me. I mean, you gave me 2 good rolls. I mean, you just gotta tell me because I will shoot Titus.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell you which. I don't trust you that much. Sorry. You gotta deal with this for now. You'll re-earn my trust later, but I'm just sus that you told the guy you want to shoot what you were.
Yeah, I think he's the monk. Yeah.
So anyway, if I have to be thrown under the bus, better me than you. I'm probably in a worse position right now, so I wouldn't start past.
Yeah.
I think.
I don't like this one bit, Ben.
I mean, it's possible Tim could be the saint.
No,
but
that's not the problem here. Is I confronted Tim about it, and he also claimed to be reckless.
Yeah, he's full.
So-
I am actually the recluse, so I'm.
Good. How y'all?
Good.
You want to chat in the boneyard?
Sure.
Calling people back in 30 seconds. Why did that not...
Oh wait.
Oh wait.
Hey Jack.
Hey Sam.
Sorry, that was confusing.
Okay.
I wanted to take someone to a quick chat, but then I realized I already talked to you, Jack, and
Yeah, that's what I
Jason is
figured.
storytelling. So no one's really available.
All
Are you
right.
into Leo's?
I was into Leo's.
You smelled the pizza on you.
Matt, real quick,
All right.
to finish our conversation, I take back what I said at the end there. It would be impossible in this setup because of who I am. So,
2 full minutes of solitude unless unanimous agreement to move to nominations. You may talk...
2 minutes of solitude.
So
Yeah.
I will continue my discussion from earlier. I am the recluse. Anybody else who's claiming recluse is full of shit, and should be looked at utmost suspicion.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
I have something to
suspicious
add
thing to
here.
say.
So I'm the librarian, and I got Tim and Ben as the recluse. I talked to Tim, and I asked him what he was. He said he was the recluse immediately.
No.
And then I went
Before
over
Matt
to
said
Ben.
what his librarian was.
That's true. But then I went over to Ben, and I said, Ben, what are you? I got you for my librarian check. And he also picked recluse, given it was still a choice between 2. He was narrowing it down, but they both claimed recluse without me specifically saying that was what I got.
Well,
and
he
I
gave
don't know
you
what to
2?
think about that. Well, he
What
gave
was
me
the other
3.
one?
He told me to eliminate 1 that I didn't get, and then he chose between the last 2.
I was trying, Sam, to suss out if Matt was bullshitting me as the librarian and trying to bluff. So what I agreed to with him, or what I suggested, was I will name 3 of the outsiders. I will ask you to eliminate 1 of those 3, and then I'll name which one I am between the 2 remaining. And that was before Matt said what he saw. So
Yes,
That's
I
some-
didn't.
that's some
I did
shell
not say
game stuff.
recluse to either of them. They both did claim recluse. Tim a little more openly, I would say, but the fact that they
Well-
both picked it is what's confusing me here.
There
My
can only be one
suspicion
recluse.
Tim is just the Baron who is playing a little bit outed here.
Well, I mean, announcing that you're an outsider immediately when the game begins is very barony.
That is
Yeah,
Baron coded.
But
Baron
when you're,
Covey.
when you're the recluse, there's a special exception, right? Because the recluse has to make sure that nobody, who potentially got an evil ping off them trusts that evil ping.
Nominations are now open.
Not necessarily. I mean, I wasn't gonna immediately tell Matt what I was in case he was lying about librarian.
It
I
sounds
also
like,
didn't. I didn't think the librarian would ping on the recluse.
so. Well, in any event, I do nominate Tim.
Okay, Ben has nominated Tim. Your prosecution.
I genuinely don't think that Tim is the demon here, and I am happy to die today. But I do know that I'm the recluse, and Tim is lying. Therefore, he is almost certainly the minion here. If we don't pick him or me, I think if our goal is to go after the demon, then the best play maybe is to go after neither of us, and we're looking at some combination of Jack, Sam, maybe Nick, maybe Titus. I think Matt, his information is
No,
correct.
anyone else?
All right, Tim.
Okay.
Tim.
I just think it's weird how Ben is presenting like he knows so much already. It's very barony to try and take control of the game very early on. and try to drive it off the rails, I would suggest that we don't go through with this and nominate Ben instead.
Okay. If you are all seated, you may vote or not vote. It'll take
I thought you.
4 yeses to put on the block.
This is evil twin. This is just evil twin.
No, the more I think about it, I think one of them is a spy, because the spy's thing is they might register
Oh,
as good
yeah.
and evil, and the recluse thing is they might register as good and evil, and the spy would know what the other one was.
Matt, the problem is I know I'm the recluse, which means the outsider count has been modified, which means that the minion is the Baron. There cannot be
Oh,
a spy.
that's true. That's true.
I nominate Ben.
In any.
One vote is not enough. Tim nominates his evil twin.
I gotta nominate my evil twin. It's
You can't.
Your
say
prosecution.
par for the course.
I am not a twin, I'm the older brother, and this is just disrespectful. The best option here would have been to go for Tim. The second best
This
option
is Tim's
to go
prosecution,
for-
not your defense.
I thought he was done with his prosecution.
You didn't say anything. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yes, the second best option here is to go for neither Tim or I. The worst option, but still a fine option, is to go for me. I do not mind being executed because I'm just going to mess with people's data anyway.
Okay, countdown will begin in 2 seconds.
Ben, do you want me to vote for this or no?
Again, I think if you think Tim and I, if one of us...
No, we have to talk. We haven't talked
the
yet.
other is the Baron, then it's better to go after an actual demon candidate.
Okay.
It's nothing against you, Ben. You just didn't get enough votes, and I.
Four
we're at
is
the-
enough
We're at the edge.
to mark Ben for
can't kill-
execution. Nominations are still open. 5 will beat, 4 will tie. Going once. Going
Jack, can you nominate
twice.
Titus?
Yeah,
Going
I
3
nominated Titus.
times.
I could, but I don't.
Hold
I
on,
don't
hold
want
on.
Titus.
I'm going to nominate Titus.
Sam nominates Titus. Your prosecution.
So, I haven't talked to Titus at all, but
Prosecution.
Ben was begging someone to prosecute Titus, and I want more time to talk, and also I want to hear more from Titus. If you're a good roll, it's fine. Just like say so, you know.
Your defense, Titus.
I'm the virgin.
What?
Wait.
This is not a storyteller error, by the way. If
That's my
if
thought.
Titus is the virgin, it did not go off. Maybe he's not.
He's not then.
Maybe he
Please,
is.
Sam, we should hear from you.
We gotta
So
vote on Titus first.
I know. I'm curious now.
This is Titus's
Both hear
defense,
from
right?
me, okay.
Did he talk? Did Titus give a defense or
That's my
He
defense.
just said he's
Okay.
a virgin.
Well,
That was his defense.
counting down? It'll take 4 to tie, 5 to beat.
Wait, I could be drunk.
Are you also the recluse, Sam?
No, I'm not. I'm a townsfolk, but I could be
I
drunk,
mean,
right?
Frankly, there's an easy way to test Titus. We can just nominate him tomorrow from
I mean,
somebody else.
either Titus or
Virgin
Virgin only works once a
Oh,
game,
it's just the
whether or
first
not
time.
it goes
Yeah, it's
off.
only the first
So
time.
if Titus
Oh,
is the
God.
virgin, it has been
Gone.
used. Yes.
I mean,
I
Three-
didn't even want to nominate him.
3 is not enough to tie or beat.
I mean, it
Nom-
couldn't- it might not matter.
nominations
Titus could be the drunk.
going once, going
I
twice.
nominate Sam.
Titus
I wanna use
nominates
my,
Sam.
Prosecution, I'm the virgin and I didn't just die, so Sam must be evil.
Okay, Sam's defense.
So we're ignoring the possibility of drunk for no reason, and also I am a townsfolk to my knowledge.
Well, what are you?
And I'm a really good one. I don't want to say. Well,
Okay. I'm going to start the countdown. In your seat and vote. 4 to tie, 5 to win.
Let's not
feel
tie
like-
it.
I don't
Well,
know why we would vote on this. Clearly, one of them.
Oh,
is
okay, so Tim and Sam are the evil team. Matt, why don't we just take the execution? It's a better thing than going after the evil twin.
no. Don't. You gave it to him. You're getting so manipulated.
I'm sorry. I just.
5 is
This
enough
is,
to
I don't
beat.
know, Sam. I didn't
No, you
Sam
actually got.
is marked for execution. Is anyone even left to? Yeah, there's probably enough people who haven't nominated
okay.
yet.
I'm gonna die, but
You can tell us.
Ben obviously just talked himself out of dying there. Can we? After I die.
agree, But what
I mean,
were you?
if I can be fully honest, I'm the rating
Nominations
keeper,
going
which fucking
once.
sucks. Okay, awesome.
Twice.
I don't know.
3
I guess
times,
I don't get to
and
play.
it is now night phase. Sam
job.
has been executed. The game continues. Good night, everybody.
All right.
Oh, that did not go very well for good team. That was a very unfortunate drunk virgin moment. Okay. Hey, Jack.
Hey, Jason.
I hope you enjoyed the fireworks show that was.
That was intense.
Who do you intend on killing?
I think I should kill Nick.
Okay. Nick has been marked for death. Okay. He did not use his Slayer shot. Unfortunate. Sam was not killed by the demon. There are like no other roles to resolve right now. Yeah, I'll just wait a minute or so. I feel like this timer goes slower when I'm not tabbed in. Okay, maybe a minute's too long. People know that there aren't this many information roles. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. Unfortunately, as you make your way over to the now day-old stale soup that was poisoned, you find the charred remains of Nick added as an ingredient.
Oh boy.
You may disperse for 8 minutes.
Sam.
Yeah.
Boneyard.
Can I join?
Can we talk Nick?
Sure.
Yeah.
Bean room.
Well.
Well,
So, Titus, are you in fact the virgin, or are you just evil?
I'm the virgin.
Okay, so it does stand to reason that Sam could be the evil minion and Tim is the demon here. One of you and Sam could be the drunk. Nick was the Slayer, which is unfortunate. Because getting off his Slayer shot would have been a good idea yesterday. I do genuinely think Matt is the librarian. So, in this world,
But what do you know about other people?
Those are the two guys I talked to. It was just
Oh, dang, that's
Sam told me
unfortunate.
he's either the monk or the empath.
Well, I think the good news is we've probably found our drunk. It's either Sam or Titus, I would guess.
Jack is awfully quiet.
I think they're both good.
Really?
Yeah, Jack was implying that he was.
There's two factors that led me to the decision. I'm not saying it's correct.
Did you
I
get
feel
more
remorse.
information?
Yeah, last night.
What did you get?
I picked Nick and Titus, and I got a yes.
Really?
Yeah.
So Tim and Sam were no, and Nick and Titus were yes, but Nick is dead. So if you are to be believed, Titus is
assuming
probably
it's
evil.
Titus
and
or
Sam
Nick.
was played there, and he was never the virgin to begin with.
Yeah, that's crazy. Crazy how that's a possible. I mean, we can just kill him now, right?
Going around saying recluse, right? It makes sense if he's the demon, right? Because the recluse would register as the demon. So
Yeah.
I think he's the kill, but you know, that doesn't mean the rest of town will agree. We will see.
Yeah.
All right.
And I mean, from your perspective, he must be right because you said that you're the recluse, so either. Okay.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Nick or Tim, I'm happy to talk to either of you. Although Tim, I don't know if our conversation will be productive.
No, we could talk about recluse things.
Yeah, but I think you have just. I need to provide whatever counterpoint that you made in your point to Nick. I think I get more mileage. Nick.
I didn't counterpoint anything. I just told him the truth. We should be going after the demon, and I'm sure he'll say the same thing.
If you are to be believed, at least. I guess I don't.
I
have
mean,
any
it could
proof
be a
that you're
red
telling the
herring
truth.
as well. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. Sam, I mean, I told Sam day one that that I was a fortune teller and that I would talk to him about it on day 2. A lot happened since then, obviously. But
yeah,
I don't know.
Titus, I think you might have been the drunk,
It's possible.
but I'm pretty sure you're good.
Okay. What makes you say that?
Just a feeling. It seemed
Alright.
very genuine.
Yeah. I mean, but we can't have 2 drunks. So if I'm drunk, then you or Tim is evil, or you or Ben is evil because you're both saying that you're the recluse.
Yeah, no, Ben. In my eyes, Ben is almost certainly evil, from what I know.
Taking recluse as a bluff as the demon could be making sense. So it's really just up to you to decide. Yeah, it doesn't look good for me, right? Because you told me you were the Slayer and then died, so I'm in shit creek here. But I am just the recluse, and you will find that out at the end of the game.
No, I don't. The thought crossed my mind because I told Tim, I said, now the only 2 people I told I was a Slayer was Matt and Sam. So Sam's dead, or excuse me, Ben and Sam. Now that Sam's dead, now my focus shifts to Ben, and the whole double claim thing. So, although you're reading very good to me, I've said that in the past and been wrong, but I'll say it again.
There's a possibility. I'll give you that. Also, I could be drunk.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like we should just assume that's the case at this point. But I don't know.
Maybe. Well, yeah.
Jack, can we chat briefly?
Yeah, sure.
You guys have like 3 whole minutes left.
Am I going to the ice cream shop with?
In the ice cream shop.
Okay.
Nick and I are doing a panel discussion. Nick, come back to the ice cream shop.
An investors meeting. You ever play Yakuza 7?
No.
Nah.
It's like a business mini game, and you can hit your investors with a level 3 apology.
I do that. So who's the Baron?
I don't know, man. I don't even know if there is a Baron.
Do you think 2... How could it be 2 recluse claims?
It's not an atheist game.
It's not an atheist game. That's what I was thinking. Okay.
Do you want to draw your storyboard, connect the dots,
No,
like Charlie Day.
I'm starting to think this is an atheist game.
That would be funny.
You can break any rule, even using a different script.
I don't think that's allowed.
I mean, it's up to interpretation by the storyteller.
Using the wrong script because it's an atheist game.
It's an atheist.
Sam, were you there for the atheist game?
Yeah.
That was a mindfuck.
We
wasn't
killed
it?
your ass.
You did. That was sweet.
You gave us some good info. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, the biggest thing I did was kill Christian, who happened to be the atheist, right? It was kind of like, why would the evil team kill the atheist? So, but it's all good. Well, let's figure out who the demon is, shall we?
Yeah.
Shall we? Is it you or Titus?
Titus is reading good to me. It's possible he's evil and went with the virgin bluff.
But
Sam,
it could
if
be
you are-
you.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, if you're the Raven Keeper, then I think from your perspective, Titus could very well be evil. It's also possible you and Titus are just one of you is the drunk.
It has to be drunk.
Alright, everyone's already here. You may talk amongst yourselves for 2 minutes to your heart's content to figure out what you want.
So, before we say anything else, Nick, what were you? I've heard some rumors, but not from you.
Can I first ask what the rumors are?
No, you may not. I want you to come clean and see if they line up with what I heard.
It's I was a Slayer.
Okay, that is what I heard.
I was waiting for that.
Slayer. No, I was gonna use my ability, and I was like, well, maybe I'll make it through the night. Wrong.
Yeah,
I tell that to.
Regrettably,
Sam
he told me.
Okay.
That is something I wanted to mention. I don't know if this is right, but I do have one theory that maybe Nick star passed to Ben. But that's only because Ben's been suggesting that we like completely ignore the Baron thing. That he might be trying to shield himself as the actual imp. Just something to keep in mind. I'm not saying that's necessarily true because Nick read pretty good to me.
So, I gotta say, we got some fortune teller information saying that either Nick or Titus was evil. And Nick is dead, so I think either he star passed or Titus was hella evil and got us to kill Sam. I mean, there's still the chance of a red herring, but I'm more inclined to believe that Titus is evil here because Sam is reading good to me. I think we still gotta figure out the Tim Ben situation, but I feel like I'd rather take out Titus this night.
Unfortunately, the odds of a red herring are quite high in a smooth game.
I mean, yeah, but we don't have any other information.
Yeah, who else? This is the last night we can kill someone.
Nominations are open now.
Tim, are you still claiming?
What was that?
Tim, are you still?
Alright, go ahead.
Sorry, you keep cutting out at the end.
I said, Tim, are you still claiming Recluse?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there we go.
I'm gonna nominate Titus.
Matt nominates Titus. Your prosecution?
So, like I said, I mean, we got some fortune teller information on Nick and Titus. I think it's possible Nick star passed, and I feel like we're probably dealing with at least one evil character between Tim and Ben. But I'd rather not figure them out quite yet. Right now I'm leaning towards Tim being the good one, but Ben really seems to be defending Titus, and I really feel like Ben and Titus kind of teamed up to get us to kill Sam, who I'm getting a seemingly good social read on.
Titus, your defense?
I mean, I don't really have much of a defense. I don't have any more information to share or anything, so I mean, I think it makes sense, but I'm not evil, so.
Okay.
I don't want to ghost vote this, but I will.
It will take 3 to put on the block. Ghost votes will be removed if used, but it looks like the ghosts have until the very end to decide.
Just get him on the block. That's all I want. Thank you.
Yeah, I just don't think Titus is evil here, especially with Tim voting there.
Alright, 3 votes is enough to put him on the block, 3 to tie, 4
we
to
have
beat.
to clear this possibility before final 3.
I just don't think this is the best possibility to clear.
First call for nominations.
I'm gonna go ahead and nominate him. I know this is very cliche, but
Prosecution, go ahead.
I'm almost inclined to tie the vote and see who the demon kills tonight as being more valuable. The problem with executing somebody today is that we force final 3 tomorrow. But again, I can understand that. I'm also, as I've been consistent on since the beginning, I am content to, die today. The only reason I think I pushed for Sam yesterday was because of the failed Virgin proc. But Tim is evil, so I will be voting on this.
Tim's defense.
Yeah, I mean, obviously as a recluse, I don't really need to keep me around. The only reason I would second guess this is because Titus is on the block right now, and Ben is clearly deflecting the nomination for a reason I'm not way sure I understand.
Okay.
Can I add something to that?
Yes.
Ben is currently advocating for not killing as town, which he never does. He calls us cowards every time we do not kill when we can.
Ben is nominating currently.
No,
So
he's nominating to tie.
Oh.
No, I said
he was advocating tie.
But I'd rather obviously kill Tim than tie. Context dependent, Sam. Context dependent. This is a situation where I genuinely know Titus is good based on my information and social reads.
1 vote is not enough.
I also think you're evil because you killed me.
You don't have information. You're
First call for nominations.
If
Second,
there's any information that proves Titus.
third call,
There is,
and
this is why this is fine at the end of the
execution goes
Okay,
through.
I'll go ahead and
Oh, are you alright? If you're literally nominating
yeah, I'll nominate Ben.
Titus, nominates Ben. Sure, go ahead with your prosecution.
Okay, so there's a theory that maybe Nick Star passed his ability to Ben, and I guess it's plausible, but also I'm a little bit skeptical about why Ben trusts me so much, and it's almost like he's trying to win my favor, and that's just a little bit of a little, but it could be true, so I'm not sure. I'm just gonna try and get myself not killed here, so like I'm on the block, so I'm nominating Ben.
Ben's defense.
I'm happy to die to clear this world. I think this is a better kill than killing Titus. If Tim doesn't vote on this, I think it does show that he'd rather get Titus off the board than me. Titus, the only reason I am fairly certain you're good is because I know Tim's evil. I know Sam and Tim have been backing each other up. And I know Matt's information is good. It is, again, possible that there's a drunk between you and Sam. So,
Peanut Gallery.
I would like to add that last second nomination from Titus to save his skin doesn't really make a lot of sense if he's just the virgin. I don't see a big reason why he'd need to live, and Ben seemingly is so willing to die for Titus's cause here.
Look,
seems like Titus is the.
I don't want to tie this, so I'm not gonna vote.
No, this is clearly trying to save the demon in my mind.
It was a good try.
Yeah.
If not, we can just kill Ben.
No,
Yeah, we'll kill you, Ben. Don't worry.
Alright, we've had enough nominations. I'm just gonna cut to end of nominations. Titus is killed. The game continues.
Yeah. Oh boy. Yeah.
Hey Jack.
Hey Jason.
Who's it gonna be?
That is a good question. Who is it gonna be? I kind of need to think it through a little. This will be the thing that I think seals the fate. So, I'm debating. I have to respond now.
I'm not gonna push my hand on the scale one way or the other.
Yeah, that's fair. I want to try to marinate Matt to be my good team evangelist, but I think he'll see through it on day 3. So, and I don't know if anyone will believe me. Let's kill Matt, and then we'll see how it goes. Let's go.
Okay, Matt is marked for death. See ya. I think that's it. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. You awaken to the now rancid and disgusting brew that used to be the highlight of the tourism for Ravenswood Bluff has been salted with croutons made of Matt.
Oh,
Called it.
That's
fine.
disgusting.
You may have 4 minutes to separate if you wish.
We
Jack,
need to
let's
break
talk.
out. Okay.
can I also come with?
Hey, hey!
Wait,
I'll ask Ben when I get in there.
Okay.
Wait, can I come with?
I
I feel left
Oh.
out. I wasn't expecting you to die, man.
I wasn't either, honestly, which is why I want to hear what they have to say.
Yeah. This is a very odd game.
You guys can
but not
spend
me.
the time connecting your conspiracy theory board in the way you think is best.
Well, I mean, the big question is, was there a star pass at some point? Because if there was,
Tim and I are, obviously one of us is the minion, you're the demon. I guess it could be possible, but unlikely. What was your fortune teller pick last night?
I picked Matt and Ben. So
Yeah.
the both of you.
Well, so the problem is I'm the recluse, so you almost certainly got a yes.
Yeah, but you've been saying that all game, you know? Like, I know it's gonna be a yes, but like, I already picked Tim at the beginning of the game and got a
did you-
no.
You got a no on Tim.
On day 1. I picked Tim and Sam and got a no. I don't know if Tim is good or not, but I assume that he's the minion. And so I was basically chalking it up to the demon has to be either you or Matt. I think that Titus must have been the red herring if we're still playing.
Yeah.
And so
you
I
picked
have to pin it
Tim
on you.
for-
essentially.
Yeah, you picked Tim and got a
Jack would have to be it if there was not a star pass.
well, I mean, I think the guess here is that Ben was always the Baron, but I'm now that I think about it, that might not be true. It's just very strange. You don't usually double claim someone if you're a demon. You know, that's why the logic would be that Ben's the Baron, Jack's the imp, or Ben's the imp, and the beginning imp killed themselves, which would be either Nick or Matt was the starting imp. So those are the worlds.
Jack has been pretty quiet this game, and
Yeah, I don't know his info.
Okay, he came to me day 1 and told me he is fortune teller. I haven't told anyone until now.
Do you know his pings?
He pinged on me and oh man, I forget who else it was on.
Is it Titus or Nick?
Yes.
I feel like we have to assume there's a drunk, and it was one of Sam, Titus, or Jack. I don't know.
It's gotta be one of Sam or Titus though, because it's gotta be one of
Yeah.
Sam or Titus because of the Virgin exchange. I guess one of them could be.
Well, unless Sam is
a
a
minion.
right? Or Titus.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what was-
Regardless,
one
It's-
of you,
it's-
me, and Tim is the demon. I'm gonna vote for Tim today. I have to stick with my guns on that one.
Yeah, I mean, no hard feelings, but I will be voting for you, Ben.
That's fine. Good will lose
I'm
the
sorry.
game,
There's
but-
no nice way to say that.
Him.
Yeah, why would he do that?
That would be dumb, but like Matt's kind of dumb.
Was the last time I took a road trip? How many national
Wow.
parks
You know.
could I hit in 2 weeks?
Oh, I
Don't tell him I said that. He would never forgive me.
I don't. I feel like that's just like classic dialogue between you two.
Hey there.
Unless you want to chat a little bit.
Good.
I felt
I added that in at the end and he left.
felt
I'm
very left
sorry.
out.
Alright, I
You
shall
should
give
go
you
back and I
2 minutes to talk before nominations
just say
begin.
that to Ben.
No, you're right. You're right.
Should've
Try to
said, "Final
convince-
night, get out of here. Mine and
I will
Matt
give you
have
guys
special
2
time."
minutes to sort things out. Yeah, final day.
What are you guys
Use your
talking
ghost
about?
votes. Sway your ghost vote friends if you need them. You know, I'll give you 2 minutes on top of the time you've already spent not talking.
Basically, I think our conversation boiled down to Ben thinks the demon is Tim, and I think the demon is Ben, and it is all about currying the favor of the ghosts left in chat of who you like better between me and Ben.
Well, I was gonna
So-
say I think the demon's you, Jack.
Okay, sure, Tim.
You think the demon's Jack?
Yeah.
Why would you think that?
Well, because otherwise I have to assume that it was a star pass from you, Matt, or Nick.
Shouldn't
Unless
you
Ben was
have to-
claiming Baron
Shouldn't you
as
have
a demon
to
the whole
believe that
time.
Ben is the demon if you really are the recluse? I don't understand.
Wait, no,
You're both claiming.
Why is
Why would you
he?
not believe that
Why is he
Ben
saucing on Jack now?
not Jack?
What
Oh.
is that?
Oh
There's three
no.
people. There's the minion and the so I can
It would
believe
be
that.
Aaron though, right?
I just find it unlikely that Tim wouldn't want to kill Ben, considering this whole game they've been basically,
Well-
evil twins.
I mean, I
This is
wouldn't,
the
I
last
wouldn't
kill.
put it beyond Ben to double claim someone's role as the demon, and then
Right.
try to star
So
pass at
wouldn't
some
you
point.
want to kill Ben and not Jack?
It just seems less likely.
Tim may have
He
caught
wouldn't even
himself
tell you
in
straight up
trouble.
he was recluse. Sorry.
Right.
Or maybe he's trying
I
to
think the
go
recluse
down with
way
the
is-
ship here.
Like I'm
Not
saying
flimsy,
I
but sorry, go
I'm
ahead. Matt.
leaning with Jack here that we should kill Ben. And I'm just a little confused, and it makes me kind of suspect him a little bit that he really wants to kill Jack and not Ben, the person who he should presumably know is
Ben just seems like such a Baron.
evil.
He's so barony.
I have to believe we killed at least one of the evil players.
Well,
in
I
all
mean,
of that
here's the
mess.
thing. We'll do the everyone just make up your minds now. Who's the demon? We'll do the Dorito. We'll give everyone a chance to
Nominations
get on.
are open.
And
Hooray.
we'll make our peace. with
Jack will
the
nominate
situation.
Ben.
Jack nominates Ben. Prosecution, go.
I think it's the only choice that's left. I think that Tim could be the demon, or the minion, I mean, sorry, and has been this whole game, and that they're doing some 4th level meta play. But really, the only thing I know for sure is that my fortune teller info from day 3 was a pick between Matt and Ben, and I got a yes, and Matt's dead. Ben's been claiming Recluse all game, but I mean, I think that has been a safety play to survive.
Ben's defense.
This is why I prefer to storytell than actually play the game, is because I'm not actually that good at it. I misplayed this, and the good team will lose if this goes through, but you can blame me for it.
Okay, Peanut Gallery.
Wait, what were your pings again, Jack?
Okay, day 1 I picked Tim and Sam, and I got a no on either of them being the demon. Day 2 I got Nick and Titus and got a yes on one of them being the demon. And then day 3 I picked Matt and Ben and got a yes on one of them being the demon. I think that
Oh, I
Titus
see.
was the red herring, and we mentioned that me, Matt, and Sam had mentioned that as the possibility. It was like a 1 in 4 chance.
I'm gonna start the countdown. Ghost votes are all available, but you can only use it once. You should really use it on who you think is a demon. Instead of like barely tying it, maybe. Or you can tie it depending on what you want to happen. Everyone's seated.
Yeah, I think we should get 3 on this at least, so the evil team can't override it. Sam, you can put your hand down. I'm gonna keep mine up.
Sam and Tim are the evil team. Sam's gonna keep his hand up.
I'm not going to. What are you talking?
Did I just bait you into keeping your hand down, Sam?
Don't antagonize me.
Alright,
Oh my
3
God.
is enough to mark for execution. Further nominations?
I have to nominate Tim. I mean, Tim might not be the demon. There's a small chance that Jack is the demon here, but Tim is, Tim is evil. I know that much, and even though Good is likely to lose the game, I will at least be vindicated in the fact that Tim was evil. That's all I got. I mean, the world that makes the most sense to me is that, one of Sam or Titus is evil, that Jack is in fact the drunk, and Tim is the demon. It is, again, possible that Jack might be the demon, but...
Tim's defense.
And we've already lost.
My defense will be in the form of a pun. That is impossible. Sorry.
Okay. Peanut Gallery.
So, the pun put up a ghost vote too.
Oh, wait, Matt put up his ghost vote already.
Yeah, I used mine.
Okay, countdown's beginning.
I was joking, by the way. We shouldn't tie the vote.
Yeah, please don't tie this, guys. I
Please
think.
do not
Unless
tie.
there's like
That's a-
really good info that you think it should be Tim, but I'm fairly confident we just shouldn't bother
It's
tying.
a free evil win if we
Yeah.
tie. Please.
I don't think there's great info between Tim or Ben necessarily. I think there's just a little more sus on Ben, and I think that's kind of what we just gotta go off.
I take it Tim will not nominate Jack.
No, I voted on Ben.
Alright, then the day is over. Ben is killed.
Man,
This was an interesting one.
they won.
Let's go through the rules here. Matt was your sober librarian who read Ben or Tim as the recluse. Nick was your sober slayer who failed to slay before he was murdered on second night. I could tell that he wanted to use his slayer shot like during the nominations, and I wanted to tell him that he could do that, but I couldn't do that without basically, proving that he was the real slayer. So I had to say nothing. Sam was your sober raven keeper who was thrown under the bus by your drunken virgin Titus.
That's so sad.
And
He might be.
of your reclusive twins, Ben was the true recluse. And Jack was your
Tim,
even.
You lied to me.
I'm sorry.
Tim, how could you do
Evil
this?
team has won.
Can you post the group, Jason? Wow.
Tim, I thought you were throwing me under the bus at the end.
I thought Tim was throwing at the end. I was like,
I
what are
did
you
too.
doing?
I did too, but I realized as he was going that I was like, oh no, Tim's the bad guy.
He's
Whatever
trying
Tim
to like
says is
become
wrong.
suspicious, but
Tim is crushing it right now.
but at the
trying-
moment there was like zero suspicion of Jack and also zero suspicion of like Ben and Tim being on the same team, so it made no sense at all. And I thought that might have made the whole thing come tumbling down, but it didn't.
If you didn't execute me, they would have killed me, I swear.
There was very little I could have done at that point. I just, either deliberately or accidentally just misplayed how to play Recluse there.
Yeah, the way you were playing it was confusing me a little there, but I could swear with the whole getting Sam killed thing, you were on the evil team, because Sam was really reading as good to me, but I know there's the whole virgin thing.
It was hilarious to me that could have been a game where the evil team was Ben and Tim double claiming on day one as Recluse.
That's what I'm saying. Tim, can I ask you, why did you pick Recluse? Because I came to you
So-
and asked you without saying anything. How did you know?
So I didn't. Well, how did you know? I didn't want that game to be a double claim. Like, I'm genuinely
did.
shocked I was able to pull that off.
You just happened to guess correctly, is what
no.
you're saying.
No, the thing was, I didn't want to pick Saint, because Ben said in town, I'm not the Saint, and I thought that Ben was going to use that as evidence against me, like, oh, he's claiming Saint because I said I'm not the Saint. So I really just had to guess whether or not Ben was the butler or the recluse. And the thing was, even before the game had started, I wanted to claim recluse. So I just decided it'd be easier just to like get the librarian on side and worry about it later. And it ended up working somehow.
Saint
if you
was a
hadn't picked
bluff.
That, I feel like it would have been much easier to be like, okay, Ben is good, because he did tell me recluse as well. Just,
Yeah.
It took him a little more time to give that info up.
But like the thing is, like as Baron, my job isn't like to look good. My job is just to be chaotic. And double claiming ended up serving that
well,
role pretty well.
I just feel like if we just sussed you out as evil earlier and not the recluse, we would have had one less problem to deal with throughout the whole game, which could maybe put some more sus on Jack from his readings there.
Yeah,
but
I
we did not
literally had
get
no
that
plan.
chance.
No, I didn't
got
have a
pretty
plan. I was
lucky
just
with-
trying to get it to work out.
I got pretty
Yeah.
lucky with the Sam picking Titus situation.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Ben was trying to trick you into nominating Titus.
Did everyone know he was virgin?
No, I didn't know that, and that's why
I
Ben
knew.
convinced me to vote.
Why
for
did
you
you
a
show
little bit
evil
there.
people knew?
I
Just
totally-
the evil team knew.
I totally knew
I did
Titus
not
for
know.
a reason, and I was trying to bait. And Sam, I didn't pick you for any particular reason. I just wanted somebody to take a shot at nominating Titus because that's information, right? And it turned out that that immediately puts us on you. And here's the thing, right? If I'm in a situation where I know I'm good and I believe Tim is evil, but you are the one that fails to proc a virgin, it does make logical sense for me to push to lift it onto you. Right, and again, it's the mistake of just there was a drunk involved, but, literally everything I did in the game while earnest basically just continued to push me down a hole of looking evil. Me defending Titus on you because I knew he was good, just, everybody turned everything I did around and said, oh, he's doing this because he's evil.
In a way, I feel like if you let us kill you on the first day instead of that whole Sam thing happening, we would have been in a better place.
Can I just say, the first person I talked to on day one was Jack. He immediately tells me he's fortune teller, and he wants to form like a
That
blood
is
pact
sus.
or something. So
You
I
didn't
give
tell
him.
me that. You just
I
said
give
you
him.
trusted him.
Well, I didn't tell anyone this. I gave him 2 rolls, and it was like,
They were lies. Monk and Empath.
it was monk and empath. And
Yeah, so he was setting up the
I was
Raven Keeper kill.
He was,
Yeah, that would have been kept.
I
Yeah.
believed in you, Sam.
Oh my god.
I just.
You
I definitely
killed me.
went to Tim after that, Sam, and told Tim like, "Hey man, I might be fucking this up." Sam definitely knows.
Man, and like, I thought Librarian was like the safest thing that a Recluse could ping on.
I'm
For the
Raven
good
Keeper.
team.
You lied to me on Oracle. in a best of 3 or something, Ben. Come at me with it. You couldn't even give me Oracle in a best of 3.
You had a very, very good fortune teller fake info, Jack. It gave us a lot to work
Yeah,
with.
no, that I believe that.
Yeah,
And
that's
I
the other
also-
thing is he just had so much information to give that I was like, okay, I trust
was
it.
all
Versus
fake, it
when
was
I
all
bluffed fortune teller one time, it was just like I had nothing to say. It's because I was
Oh yeah, I remember that.
not thinking out ahead of time.
Yeah, Matt. By the way, what are your fortune teller readings?
I wasn't ready to be fortune teller.
It was like day
something
3 too.
upon me on the like 3rd day, I never intended for that to be my role, and then I was like,
Well, so the
I
bluffs
don't
that
have a role.
the bluffs that Jason gave me were Fortune Teller and Undertaker and Saint, and I knew I wasn't gonna pick Saint, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to pick some information overload and write it all down every day, and then come up. This is what I wrote down for this hypothetical day, and then make it bullshit and change. I had to a couple times. I would be talking to. I think it was when I was talking to you, Matt, and Sam. I wrote one thing down and we were talking and I was like, oh, scratching some shit out. I was like, actually, I got this on that night or whatever.
Oh, what?
He's lying.
I didn't remember. I didn't
Jack.
notice that.
Yeah,
You did a really good job controlling that last day, because I really didn't know who you were going to kill going into Final 3. And the
we had
fact
been
you were,
talking about killing Ben the whole game.
just the fact that you were able to sort of be alive in the Final 3, yet spin up a world where you were the least suspicious was very good.
I was surprised that I was the least suspicious.
Yeah, I was too. I was like, oh, Jack's still alive.
Yeah, like,
I'm
oh, the
"Rock-
fortune teller is
I
still
thought- I
alive.
thought you were gonna start."
Yeah, I was gonna say the only nugget of information that ever would have turned me on Jack was the fact that I died that day instead of Jack. Because I was like, I'm pretty sure everyone knows I'm the librarian, and we know
Yeah.
there's fortune teller info, so it must be Jack, and he's still alive.
I thought it was
If
an
I
easy
died, it
kill.
was fucking Tim. And everyone wanted to kill Tim.
Yeah. I thought, like, it would be an easy Matt kill, but Jack really had to think about it, and I didn't understand why, but you guys are proving that it actually kind of shook things up.
Yeah, no, I thought you were gonna kill yourself, Jack, but it turned out.
Dude, if it went to you, it would have been like a crapshoot 50-50.
Yeah, I was
yeah.
worried about it going to Tim.
I think it would have made more sense though, from his perspective, to passive Ben. But for some reason, that's why I kind of trusted him a little more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Plus, I
sometimes you just
spent
gotta
so
shake
much
things
time
up.
all game, like, currying favor with Sam and Matt, and...
Yeah,
and I was
you were
like,
working the road very
Yeah.
well.
You and Tim immediately tried to make friends outside of the evil team. I noticed.
Yeah, I was worried about that as well, because when I went to talk to Tim, I was like, what have you said? What have you done?
I was just like, I told Matt he was the recluse, and I think Ben's the recluse. Like, it is what it is.
We
I
definitely
never
got
had
lucky
that
with
happen
the first
before.
two.
That was insane.
We
Have
definitely
one
got lucky
when
with the first two deaths.
Inadvertent.
But
Yeah, also, the whole, like, drunk version thing, I didn't expect that to be as big of a deal as it was. If it was on anybody but Sam, it probably wouldn't have been.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, it really rubbed me the wrong way. It made me want to kill Ben even more. Just
Plus, I had to, like,
Sam.
I had to voice that, like, I did not make a storyteller error. If there was a virgin, it did not go off.
Yeah, like I said, I misplayed it. It's my bad. Sorry, good team.
It's okay.
I forgive. We all forgive.
Tim kind of lucked out on the recluse thing there.
I
could've-
did. That was
We could have
I
had
don't
an
think
easier
anyone-
time.
God.
that was
I don't
that
think
was
anyone played that.
driving backwards
I don't think
down the
so.
street, hoping I don't hit a car.
we definitely got lucky when Sam died, and then that just led me to kill Nick, and then when I was told that the next day that Nick was the Slayer, I was like, oh, I feel really safe.
Yeah, that was unlucky
I'm feeling
for
devious.
Nick.
The thing is, the alternative was gonna be Nick shooting Ben,
Yeah.
because that's
I
who
would've-
Nick
I
was
mean-
aggroing
That would have been
on.
some information though, because
would've
you
been
guys
pretty good
you guys did
info.
kill Ben last day, so.
Yeah, then we.
Right,
Oh my
you know.
God.
Jason
Yeah.
could have killed Ben. yeah.
But I think we probably.
Oh yeah, I probably would have, by the way.
Personally, I'm not sure I would have made it all the way to killing Jack. I was more willing to kill one of Tim or Ben after the whole evil twin thing.
Yeah.
I can't believe this evil twin shit.
Yeah, I
I
feel
was
like my existence in that game and my information actively hurt us just because Tim guessed.
Just because you
correctly.
got the 1 in 4.
Yeah.
Oh
it-
yeah, no, that's a good point. I didn't even realize the fact that like me saying recluse just happened to line up with what you said, and you were the
You didn't
first person to
realize?
talk to me. No, just like
no,
thinking
that's why I
about it.
came to you first thing, and I said, "Tim, tell me what you are," and you just happened to guess correctly.
Because
Just
the
it
alternative
threw off
is
the
I
whole
pick-
game.
Because that felt like a bad thing, like double claiming. But then,
No, I don't think so.
yeah, if I had picked
You can
something
go
else-
fucking nutty on Baron because
would've
you
been
have no
worse.
powers besides being confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It would have
I-
been worse if you were the demon, Tim, but the fact that you had nothing to lose from dying regardless, and we still had to decide between you and Ben, definitely
true.
shielded Jack, I think.
I could have died day 2, and we still
It-
would have maybe been okay.
I think in retrospect, the fact that Ben came out as
Recluse publicly immediately.
well, it
No, no,
wasn't.
no,
He
he
didn't.
came to-
He came out as outsider. Come on, let's not.
Oh,
let's not
I
defend-
didn't I didn't remember.
Said,
My bad.
Right as we started, I'm the recluse, then I would have been like, okay, my information's pointless. Tim is something else.
I still think I should
Oh.
have weighed in more.
But he
Um,
just said outsider, and I happened to speak to Tim first, who happened to guess
Yeah.
correctly.
Yeah, So
But
from
by
my,
not saying recluse, like I didn't know what outside
yeah,
the bluff.
so from my perspective, it doesn't do me any good to say right away what outsider
Yeah.
I am, because chances are in a game like this where there's a hidden drunk, the evil team has been given a outsider as a bluff and might be, attempting to use it. So I was not necessarily expecting a double claim, but I was keeping the door open for a possible double claim. That's what happened, and I just ended up on the wrong side of it.
Yeah, I don't think it's necessarily all your fault or anything.
No, it isn't.
It played out wrong, is what happened. Just
Yeah,
a
the
series
stars
of
really
unfortunate
aligned.
events.
What can you do about a drunk?
Yeah, it's like the reverse of the last game, like where it was like really lucky picks for like the really lucky hits for information on this game for the evil team, and really unlucky hits on the previous one. Where they just hit the sage and he's the minion and he's the demon.
That's the consequence of smaller games, is each individual action within the game has much more of an impact. Like in a 12-player game, all of that stuff could have happened and it would have all been relatively minor. But, a Slayer dying, a Raven Keeper, not having an opportunity, it ends up making it pretty rough.
Also, like, evil twins being kind of a thing in a game without evil twin rules to keep you from immediately killing both of them, and then they still survive anyway, that's kind of just unlikely.
We
It just wasn't enough days.
upgraded the Baron. It became a better minion. Evil twin.
Yeah.
Yeah. Evil twin that spawns a drunk.
Yeah,
Holy.
exactly. It's just a slightly buffed evil twin.
Double claiming and trouble brewing. It's underrated.
Let's not do that again.
Yeah,
Man.
that was hard. I
That
felt
was
slimy.
I really
You are
won.
slimy.
I really, like, despite...
I felt like a politician.
That Baron
Like a
has
real
to lose.
world one or the roll?
Both.
Damn.
Make your team lose.
What was that, Ben?
I said the Baron hat just screams slimy.
It's
True.
yeah. It's
True. It's a call
listening.
to action. It's a call to some horrible action. Which is just lie.
Honestly,
you know about that,
I
Tim.
thought there was even a tiny chance of actually getting a successful vote. I probably should have. My gut was telling me Jack was probably the demon, but I had to consider the possibility that there was a star pass. I didn't know for sure Jack was evil. I knew for sure Tim was evil. So I was like, yeah, fuck it.
That would have been so funny.
For real.
Yeah, that was a very unique game. Trouble brewing.
Yeah, you turning
You
on
got
Tim.
the
I did not
best day.
on Jack, I mean.
Yep.
When
There
you're
was
a minion and
nothing
you're expecting to be outed, you don't really care that much about what you're saying.
Yeah.
I don't have work tomorrow, so I'm down for a third game. But obviously,
I-
that's not what Matt is saying.
I have to bow out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
fine. I wanted to ask.
Oh, Matt. Also, can I tell you right now? I'm sorry. I can't make it
Sam,
to the party.
why would you do this to me?
I forgot we're going to Wisconsin.
You always do this. How could you forget you're going to Wisconsin?
Because
you always
I-
go to Wisconsin.
He
I
does.
always
He's
go to-
never
I do
around on
always
the
go-
4th.
I'm
He's
sorry.
literally never been here on the 4th. So it's like, oh,
Because
Sam's
my
gonna be here for real.
My family wants to do stuff on the 4th, and I'm like, okay, sure.
You always
And then a few months later, I'm like,
Always
it's
do
the
this,
4th.
Sam. Go to Wisconsin
sorry.
on the 5th, Sam.
I'll bring back some cheese, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, just like when the stars aligned for like all of the Viz dwelling, or Elmhurst dwelling Viz kids not being in town during the reunion.
Yeah, I know.
I
That was
hate-
so sad.
that was so
really
sad.
wanted to
That was
go.
sad.
I'm sure
They were
Christian
losing
could have
their-
gone, but he just didn't want to.
Oh yeah, Christian could have, but I think the fact that so many of us just happened to be out is probably.
I mean, you never know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think.
Also,
I don't
he
know.
had just moved in like a week before.
Oh,
He's still
yeah.
unpacking and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Wasn't
never
like
heard
how
of
we
it.
were informed of the reunion was because Sam's mom like texted Eric or something. Or
I thought I heard from Sam, yeah, that Maria was arranging something.
Yeah.
She sent a message to me later.
yeah, I totally missed my
met
high
Maria
school
somewhere.
reunion because I don't have a Facebook or anything. So
Did we have
I
a
didn't
high
hear
school
about it at
reunion
all.
already? Like a York one? Did that happen?
I didn't go to York.
No, that they went to bed.
No, I'm asking Tim and Sam.
Do you think I know?
No
I don't
one
have a
tells
Facebook.
No
I don't
one
have a
tells me
Facebook either.
anything.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard about the Viz one, like I said, Sam. I don't know.
If there's
I
a
just
reunion,
met
That's why I'm
her.
asking.
I haven't heard about it.
Okay.
How long has it been? 7
With-
I don't try not to think
Uh,
about it.
yeah, it's not time yet, right?
Well, sometimes they do a 5-year, but yeah, maybe 10-year. I don't know who arranges that. Is that like through the school, or is that like a just?
I mean, I think the Viz one was.
That one
just
was just through,
Maria.
Like, Maria. But I'm
Mhm.
talking. I feel like a high school one is more legit than, Catholic grade school.
We'll see. We can Google York reunion.
So just to confirm, we're not gonna try for a Teensyville game. Sam, you're headed out. Matt, you're headed out.
No, I said I'm good to stay. I don't know how many people are.
I'm good. I'm
Tim,
good to
Titus.
Oh, sorry. If you have
Good to
enough,
say.
then
Yeah, we might have 5. Nick left, but if Tim and Titus are in, then we could do a quick 5-player Teensyville.
All right.
Oh wait, wouldn't we have 6?
Plus StoryTeller, so Jack, Matt,
Jack's coming
Titus,
back.
and me, so that's 5. Because remember, we
Oh,
lost Nick.
Sam's leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right.
sorry.
Steven ditching tomorrow.
Yeah, he's going to, he loves Wisconsin more than
He just loves Wisconsin so much.
he just the
I
state.
don't. I can't complain because I've been in Wisconsin since Monday, but I wasn't there on the
All right. Teenyville. Keep trouble brewing. 1 minion. No outsiders. Traditionally.
Good luck. See you later.
See ya. Oh, wait, is this balanced?
Is what balanced?
What I'm setting up here? Maybe I
yeah,
should.
Possibly say.
In a 5-player game, if you use Trouble Brewing, there are an inordinate amount of bluff options, but I think it's fine, honestly. You could also pick one of the Teensyville scripts that is built into the game, but that might be a little harder to figure out how to run. So I would just say go with TB if you're unsure. Or I can run it if you want to, take a break.
All right. I think I've set out something that's vaguely fair.
No,
vaguely.
Let me clear the characters from everybody else here.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Ready for a 2-day Trouble Brewing.
If just making sure Titus is still with us.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. All right, then we've got everybody back from quick breaks. So, I have
Okay.
my character.
Everyone has characters. I will start a new game from the thing.
When you find a deal on your favorite thing in the McDonald's app and order it, does that
God,
technically
McDonald's
count
app
as
ad.
online
Christ.
shopping? Save money with
Hell
the
yeah.
app.
The real demon. Ads.
At participating McDonald's.
Yeah, it takes a while for the ad blocker to catch up with the new YouTube bullshit. There are no bluffs. Should I put Tim and Matt in the investigator thing? I think that might be interesting, actually. No, well, with the empath, they'll just kill Tim immediately. Titus, throwing him under the bus with investigator would be bad. Hey Jack, you're the investigator, and you start the game by knowing that either Ben or Matt is a spy.
Okay. Ben or Matt.
Yes. This is a game where demons do not know each other.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Hey Matt, you are the spy. I'm about to send you a screenshot of the grimoire.
Okay. Received.
Alright, go wreck some havoc. Have some fun.
Will do.
Hello Ravenswood Bluff. You've all gathered here to see the results of the raffle to a free trip to Wisconsin. Unfortunately, the raffle holder was killed by Sam, and now only he gets to go to Wisconsin, and you guys have to deal with the aftermath. You may disperse for 7 minutes.
Jason, can I pull you aside while the other four go chat?
Yes.
Ice cream.
Timpson 90.
Yes.
I believe I received the empath token.
Oh fuck. Sorry. You get a 1.
Okay, you know what? I figured that was going to be the case. You know, in a 5-player game, that's far and away the most likely outcome. Thank you.
Yeah. Don't.
Sorry, did you have something else you were going to say?
No. Man. I just. I just missed it in the night order somehow.
That's all good. It happens. Roll with it. Roll with it. Missing somebody at night 95% of the time is not a game-breaking mistake. The game-breaking mistakes happen elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to confirm whether or not you're the real empath, but you would have to know that there was a Baron for that to even be possible. But I am telling you that that was an honest mistake. You should have gotten the one.
Yeah, no, you wouldn't. If I happened to be the drunk, it would be poor form to just not wake me up entirely.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I assumed it was just a storyteller error. So, all good, all good. Like I said, the game-breaking mistakes are not forgetting to wake somebody up most of the time. It's when you give people bad information that throws off the game state that you have to hit the reset button. This is not one of those times.
Yep.
So,
I let my guard down because there's trouble brewing and there's less things. Like, demons don't need to know bluffs, demons don't need to know each other.
yes, feel free to go. I'll sit tight. Feel free to go chat with the others.
No, but I feel like since
Fine,
you're a
you want to be
minion.
washerwoman? You can know the info.
Well, here's the thing: if you take Watcherwoman, I'm gonna star pass tonight. I think that's just
You
such
be,
a
no, you be washerwoman.
Okay.
I'll be soldier. That one's fun.
Would you like to know my investigation?
Yeah, sure.
I know that there's a spy in the game, and that it's either Matt or Ben.
Okay. Got it.
Cool. Alright, I'll probably head back then.
Same.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Titus,
Yeah.
Hey, Ben.
wanna meet up?
Yep.
Sure.
Bean room.
Goonyard?
All right.
What up?
Not much.
What's the good word?
I mean, I don't have much of a good word.
No. What's the bad word?
I don't have. I just don't have information right now. Well, I mean, so Jack told me a little bit, but he was feeling a little dodgy about it. So,
Oh, okay.
but yeah.
Alright, I can talk to Jack then. I'm not in information role either.
All right.
I don't really have much to. I mean, I can tell you what I am. if you want. It's not a big. Well, no, I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay.
It checks out.
All right.
Wait,
Well,
wait. What? Sorry. What'd you get?
I got a 1.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm gonna
Alright.
lie to everybody else though, and probably make up some bullshit about being the Slayer or something.
Or say 2. That'll be fun.
Yeah, but that just puts sus on you, and if I'm gonna trust you this game, then why would I do that?
I don't know. Sometimes it's fun to just start.
I think this is a decently fair setup, to be honest. Best thing that could happen is Ben empaths on Titan the Virgin, which proves that he is not a spy, and neither is Titus, and then it means Matt's the spy, and
Titus,
Tim
you-
has to be the imp.
Wanna talk?
Sure.
Bean room.
But
Yeah.
that's only if they get all their information out immediately.
That is what I am. And yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
So I am a role that doesn't have any actions.
Some more passive role.
Yeah.
Hello? I lost connection for a second there.
We can hear you.
Cut out there. Ben, wanna meet up for the last 10? Okay, never mind.
Yeah, we can do quick, Matt. Ice cream shop.
Alright.
They can quick math if they want to.
Go, 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 go. Get it out there. Get it out there. I'm the soldier. I'm the spy. Ugh.
Alright, I'll give you guys 2 minutes to chat before nominations open.
I only spoke to Tim and only got half a conversation in with Matt today, so I have very little to contribute here.
Calling that half a conversation was generous. All right, I got nothing.
A reminder that you guys only have 1 kill that you can make as a town before the final 3.
Yeah, I don't think we should kill. I think we should chill.
I disagree, but that's okay.
I do have very good reason to believe Ben is good.
In that
I
case,
am
we should
right.
kill Matt.
That's not very nice of you.
I agree. But also, Tim could just be saying some shit. That would be awesome right now if you're just saying some shit. I have a really good reason to believe Ben. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, just there's the wind was blowing.
I'm gonna go ahead and if nominations are open, I'm gonna go ahead and nominate Jack.
Is this a unanimous let's skip the nominations bid by the town?
No, Ben nominated me.
Yeah,
I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
Alright, then we'll do that. Ben nominates who?
Jack.
Ben nominates Jack. You may do your prosecution.
I am too emotionally exhausted from last game to care if this goes through or not, but Jack was the demon last game, and I just got, pummeled, so this feels just, if not necessarily mechanically confirmed. But I do have more reason to believe that Jack is evil than I do the others in the circle.
Your defense?
Very fair, understandable. Also, I'm a first night information role. I would say that everyone, only the demon, I think, would not know who I am, basically. So I don't think it's consequential if I give it up to everyone now. But I'm the investigator, and I was told that there's a spy in the game, and that it is one of either Matt or Ben.
For fuck's sake, why am I always in first night info?
That's why you don't like me, Jack.
Yeah.
Okay,
So, I
peanut gallery,
recognize that investigator's a bad bluff. I will just say that, or that it makes me look bad.
Alright, peanut gallery.
Just run the vote.
I'd love to stay alive for good votes. Oh yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Let's let the town crier note for the record that I am the only one that nominated today.
Sure, okay. Any other nominations for night 1?
Nominations.
Nominations.
Alright, going once, twice, 3 times, and a peaceful night where no one has been murdered. He knows there's no monk, there's no point in faking out Tim. Hello.
Hi.
Who's on the chopping block this fine morrow?
It's hard. They all know too much already. Gosh, I feel like I gotta kill Titus. It's just, I can't risk him confirming anybody.
Yeah.
Because I want the spy to nominate.
You know the board state already, so...
Yeah, I know the board state.
I was thinking, like, well, if Ben happens to nominate Titus, the evil team kinda just loses.
Yeah, I'm gonna kill Titus.
Okay. Going to leave now. Hey, remember to visit you this time. Your reading is still 1. Don't know if that surprises you at all.
It will depend on whether one of my neighbors died in the night.
Yep.
Thanks.
Hey,
Heyo.
I guess here's an updated one. You know who's gonna be killed.
We did one. Oh, okay.
That's kind of all that changed. Also, I thought you were kind of bluffing Soldier, maybe? I don't know if I caught that.
Bluffing Soldier. That's correct. I haven't actually told anyone other than Tim.
It's a meaningless note, but
Yes.
you now know about it.
Okay, good to know. Thank you.
Alright, good morning. Adding to the list of people who will never again go to Wisconsin is Titus.
No.
Oh no.
Never know the pleasure of Miguel's water slides.
You will have 4 minutes? Is 5? 5? Let's go 5. Go.
Titus, can I talk to you?
Sure.
In the rumpus?
Ben, can we finish that
Yeah.
convo?
We can't.
Ice cream.
You were the mayor. Okay. Were you telling the truth when you told me you were the mayor?
Maybe, maybe not.
Okay. Well.
So no, I wasn't telling the truth, but I guess, I'll just, well,
Spill the beans.
that's what I'll give you for now. I was not telling the truth when I said that I was the mayor or the saint.
Okay, I'll just clear it then.
So it's possible he's good. I could very well see a world where Titus star passed to Jack. The problem is we're kind of at, the point where, we get 1 kill, right, as a town.
Yeah.
So it just makes sense to just not kill again today.
Okay. That's kind of what I was going to ask you, because I know you have preferences on who we kill what nights. So
Tim,
Yes.
can we speak
Yeah. Boneyard.
in the boneyard?
I couldn't be the mayor, most likely.
yeah.
Maybe the monk. I mean, he could just be evil and star pass, not knowing what else to do.
He didn't tell me anything, what he was, just that he wasn't info.
All right. Well, he's sitting bored in town, so why don't you go talk to him, and then we can convene if you.
I mean, I don't know if I can trust you. I feel like you and Ben could butter me up at the moment. But, yeah, I mean, I can see
I
that.
don't know. Are you the one with the butter?
I could see that Ben's the empath, which means he's got a 0.
Are you actually the investigator?
Yeah,
And you saw spy.
Matt and Ben as a spy.
It's
Yeah.
always a little weird when an investigator sees a
You
spy.
know,
That's
you
gotta...
know, and you're playing tricks with me. If
What do you mean?
You know.
What do you mean? You mean
Ben
like
knows,
when I
Matt
bluffed
knows.
investigator?
Really, me and Titus are the only ones that don't know.
No what?
They all know. They know everything. I think the cards are set, and that you're either about to kill me, or pin it on me to try and get Matt to vote me out, / Ben to vote me out.
Jack's
whoever
really
chooses
giving,
to spy. I wish I had seen who you talked to.
He's really earning a title of
It might be you,
investigator
it might
now.
not be you.
And
No.
I told Jack the first day that I was either the mayor or the saint, and that was not true.
Oh, okay. It would have been very confusing if you were the same, because then we need to deal with Baron info and all that, I think. So
Yeah,
it's probably for the best. That's good to know. So you've told no one what you are, is what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
And you're still holding that to your chest?
This is a
Yeah,
really
I might
good
as well,
song for a
so
Game Boy
people
game.
keep talking to me for some reason, I guess. Otherwise, I'm just like,
Just chilling. Just chilling. I'm not really contributing much to this game one way or the other. I keep ending up and down square by myself, and I'm too tired to care all that much.
I don't know. You got a pretty good roll.
I know, but if one of my neighbors doesn't die, it doesn't really matter all that much in this particular format. So, yeah, I mean, I have no way of distinguishing whether Tim or Jack is the evil one here. But I know if we kill Matt, then presumably if I'm sober, at least one evil is dead. But there's only 4 left, so, you know, we can't really kill unless we're sure it's the demon.
Ben, we must speak.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go to the boneyard or the ice cream shop. I don't care.
Yeah. This is weird. So many conspiracies. I want to talk to Matt.
I have some comments to make, but I probably shouldn't make them until the game is over.
Okay, yeah, hold them. Matt, can we talk really quick?
Okay.
You and Tim are brother time.
I'll tell you what I am.
Hello.
Oh, it's too late, Ben.
You may have 2 minutes to deliberate. If you kill today, it better be the demon.
Matt, don't believe them.
Don't
They're
believe
lying. They're lying, Matt. Don't believe them. They're about to try and pin it on me.
All I've heard is that we shouldn't nominate today, unless you think we really should.
I don't know who we should nominate. I know that we shouldn't nominate me, which is a ridiculous thing to say. I'm aware.
You know
That's the only
what?
thing
I know
really
that as well. Brave.
Nominate yourself.
No,
What, Matt? What's your role?
I'm the soldier.
All right, so we should kill either Tim or Ben. I think we should kill Tim, personally. I think Washerwoman.
You want to kill tonight?
I think we need to kill. We have to execute. Yeah.
I don't know a good reason.
If you let it go tonight, you guys get tomorrow as well.
Unless you're like 100% confident. But we get another day if we don't kill anyone.
Yeah, when 3 people are alive, yeah.
Titus, what for you?
I was the virgin again.
Really?
Oh, you'll tell Ben. You tell me.
I just telling everyone now.
That's very, no, that's very useful.
Well, should everyone put their cards on the table since I've already outed Matt?
I think we all
forcibly in front of
know.
everyone?
Yeah.
We all
my
know what each other are.
My grimoire is full of blue tokens, which is obviously true.
Yep, same.
Everyone is good.
Titus asked with a fluke.
Yeah. I think we all know what's going on.
Right.
He had the
all
bends from a diving trip.
No, I mean
What's
like
that one
surface
version
level.
of the game where you have to like play against Jason in this sense?
That's the atheism
an
games.
atheist game?
Not an
Atheist,
atheist
yeah.
game.
Yeah.
Atheist
Can we
game.
nominate Jason?
I nominate.
If you guys want to, but that would mean the evil team would win if you're wrong.
I'm kidding.
You
The
actually are
only
mechanically
person.
nominate the storyteller if atheist is not on the script.
Oh, wait, it's fine if there's no atheist on the script?
If the atheist is not on the script, nominating the storyteller is a non thing. You can't do it.
Oh, okay. Well, nominations are open.
Jack,
What
let's
do you think we
say,
should do?
Jack, let's say I believe that you're the investigator,
Right.
and if I, if I believe that and I believe my own information, then the evil team is Matt the spy and Tim the demon, and Matt and Tim were able to coordinate or, in some way basically know that I was the empath. So I could very much see that being the world.
They would know because of the spy, but yeah, go ahead, sorry.
Right. But well, yeah, and they may have been the first conversation between the two of them on day one, right? Because Tim and I didn't talk until midway through day one. So I think a Matt by Tim Demon world is entirely possible.
Nominations going once.
I don't think we can pull the trigger yet.
Going
I also
twice.
Think that Tim and Ben could be trying to set me up for a
Going 3 times.
get
I mean, I trust Ben.
It is
You
nighttime.
sound good, Jack, but
I
Hello.
kill me! Kill me!
I figured.
Yay!
Okay. Why am I still connecting? Oh, there we go. You get a 1.
Amazing. Thank you.
Hello. You are now the demon.
I had a feeling.
Tim couldn't take the heat.
I figured.
You seemed very excited to go, actually.
Yeah, I would be in his shoes too.
Okay.
It's up to me.
Disconnecting. That's everything. Good morning, Ravenswood Bluff. In fact, someone has taken a trip in the dead of the night to Wisconsin to never return again, effectively being dead to the rest of his friends and family. That man is Tim.
Oh. Not bad.
Oh,
You'll have 3 minutes to disperse if you want to.
Tim, you demon bastard. Nobody's leaving. We've got plenty to solve right here.
Here, that's fine.
Tim definitely
is
just
that
killed himself
magnifying
with
glass
Let's be
a
real.
knife?
Let's be real
A
here.
magnifying knife.
This
Is
is
that a
the only
magnifying
timeline that makes sense. I told Tim twice that he was the demon and I was onto him. Killed himself, leaving it up to the 50-50 of my investigator ping. Let's get real here, alright? Let's get nasty.
Jack, don't let the voices
mean-
win, Jack.
I'm not gonna rule
Sometimes
that
a-
out, but you could also just be evil. I got played hard by you last game, and I will not forget it.
This time,
This
I might
time
know
you mean
tricks.
it.
Should we
This
skip
time-
breakout rooms?
Yeah, I think so. unless you
Alright, you'll have the rest of the 2 minutes to talk before nominations begin. This is the last night. Make sure you vote who you think is the demon and not the minion, and convince any ghostly players to vote for the same person as you.
If I claim minion, will that prevent people from voting for me today?
What isn't there a minion that if goblin or something? If they say they're the
I'm the
the
goblin.
goblin.
Yeah, if you claim goblin when nominated and are executed, and you are the goblin,
Alright, Ben's the goblin.
the evil team.
You get goblin guts everywhere.
Yeah, goblin.
Goblin.
Yeah, I don't really know. I'm obviously between Ben and Jack here. It's either for me in a world of Jack's telling the truth and Ben was the spy who got Star Pass 2 probably, or Jack's just the evil one and he lied about me and Ben.
I mean, Matt, if you're on the
Yeah.
good team and you believe in yourself, you you should be voting Matt or for Ben. Sorry.
Well, I know, but that's based on my complete trust of your information, which did not work out last game necessarily.
Wait, do I have
but
this?
I'm open to it. I'll say.
And
I
same
don't
for Ben.
know.
Ben, are you still the empath?
Yes, I'm still the empath. There's no bombshell that I'm secretly the recluse.
What is your number now that Tim's dead?
It's a 1. I mean, which makes sense, right?
It changed from a 1 to a 1 when Tim died.
It's been a 1.
Suspicious.
It's been a 1 the entire time. So if you believe that and you are good, Jack, then it's Matt. But you have no reason to.
Nominations are open. This will be your final nomination. Once you've nominated, you can't nominate again. And once someone has been nominated, they cannot be nominated again. Go ahead.
Titus, who do you think?
I'm gonna nominate Matt.
Ben nominates Matt. Prosecution.
This probably puts sus on me for being the first to nominate, but I think the world here is that Matt is now the demon if he wasn't previously. That Tim and Matt were on an evil team together, which is why Tim was able to read me as the empath. Jack, I'm willing to roll with you on this one, even though, I'm still smarting from last game. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'd rather be wrong here than get executed and lose that way a second time in the same night.
Alright, your defense, Matt?
I mean, it's a sound offense. I can't really dispute any of that. It's just more of I know I'm good, and it's, between Ben and Jack to me. I have to assume that Jack is telling the truth now that Ben nominated me. But, yeah, I don't have much more info than that.
And everyone else, if you want to weigh in?
Ben's good. That's what I mean.
Okay.
Alright.
That's not helpful.
Sorry.
I guess I believe Jack then, and Tim is the imp.
Evil will always create a tie if if you're not certain.
Nothing is impossible.
Nothing is
That last
possible.
game he was evil.
2 is enough to put Matt on the block. Nominations are still open.
Alright, I'm gonna nominate Ben, I guess.
Matt nominates Ben. Prosecution, go.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I went into this night assuming it was Ben or Jack, and I know I'm good, but from what I hear, Tim and Ben like each other, and I'm willing to believe the logic Ben gave just kind of on him instead. Don't have much more to say.
Alright, 2 to tie, 3 to beat.
Hold on, wait.
What?
Defense?
Oh shit, my bad.
Defense. Defense.
Go ahead.
Classic courtroom. wait, my defense.
Wait.
That was amazing. So I think Tim knows exactly what he's doing when he claims that I'm good. I think he's being very deliberate about that. Again, I have to roll with my gut on this one, but it is possible that the evil team will be able to tie this and get both off the block. I think the biggest piece of evidence here is that Matt, instead of allowing for the Dorito where Jack could have nominated me, decided to nominate me. But it is what it is.
Okay, now everyone else.
Defense.
Okay. Ghost votes must be used if they want to be used.
There's your evil team is Matt and Tim. Wow.
Alright, let's just commit then.
Twice in the same night, I got
Sorry, Matt.
executed.
All right.
Final three is a good player.
You mean sorry, Ben? You're believing in me, I thought.
Sorry, Ben. I forget.
This is unbeatable. Ben is executed and the game is over. Congratulations to the evil team. I was trying to let the good team know that you really needed Titus on your side to actually win.
Yeah, well...
And nobody made an attempt to talk to him.
I talk to Titus every day, I think.
No, I mean like in the final day, Jack and Ben didn't talk to Titus at all. Yeah. The game was over the moment that they only got 2 votes for Matt, basically. Yeah, the Grimoire, Titus was your unspent virgin who died night 1 because his power was too scary for Tim to hold. And he knew that he was the virgin because Matt the spy knew the Grimoire. Jack the sober investigator pinged Matt and Ben as spy. Ben got a 1 the whole game. Tim star passed the night before this one to Matt, and that is your game.
I gotta
sorry,
tell you,
Ben.
getting Tim to believe that I was the spy took so much effort, and I don't know why. He just really didn't want to believe me.
Yeah, you can't just take that on face value, man.
We even
Like,
left
anyone
with him
that
being
can
like,
go up
let's
to
say, hypothetically, I believe all of these very specific claims you made.
Keep
Which
in
I
mind,
don't.
a townsfolk has a 1 in 4 chance of going up to any other.
I have
person
bluffed
and
spy
saying, "I'm the
before.
spy," and then being believed, and then it's like, oh, you're the demon. So
I
you gotta
just
be
feel
careful.
like you were so untrusting. I'm like, Tim, I'm trying to keep you alive here. Don't pick Titus.
Hey,
And he's like,
I
all
wrote-
right.
There was an insta-win scenario here that Tim kind of recognized immediately. If Ben had nominated Titus, killing them both, Jack would have immediately knew the demon and the minion. He actually figured it out like last night, and he like confronted Tim about it, but he didn't get Titus on board, so it didn't matter.
Damn. I couldn't figure it out between the two the whole time. I was just trying to incredibly publicly say it's one of these two.
I did not want to.
Was convincing enough.
I didn't mean to make Titus the virgin again.
Yeah, I was like, I thought that was an accident, but what are the odds?
That's why I thought Matt was lying to me.
I mean, he was the drunk last game, but
Tim was like, okay, sure, Titus is the virgin. Ha ha.
unfortunately, I think I had traumatized him to the point of he didn't think it would actually help, so he didn't speak up or try to get someone to nominate him or anything.
I didn't want it to go off there.
Yeah, Tim knew the value.
I was actually more planning on getting Ben to join me in killing Jack, so I was surprised it kind of turned out the other way of siding with Jack to kill Ben in the end.
My social read was right, and it wasn't a.
Yeah, I mean, just the fact that you picked me was like, okay, I guess now I gotta side with Jack.
Yeah.
But easily it could have gone the other way of you living through that.
Yeah, Jack, you were 100% right. I just talked to Matt, and I was just like, we gotta leave Jack with his 2 minion pings. It'll be great.
Yeah, that's fair.
I didn't want to do that to you, Jack. I said, no, don't star pass.
Oh, that's nice.
Tim was so giddy to star pass on the night when he did.
When I woke up though and saw
Ben.
when I woke up and saw that Tim was dead, I was like, what a piece of shit. I like knew immediately, but it was like, I can't tell anyone. I can't tell anyone this. Matt knew the whole time I was talking to him.
The thing,
I acted
yeah,
like he did.
the whole Teenyville thing is you need to hard commit, like, especially if you're a ghost player. And that means that the good players can't sleep on converting literally all of the good players against the true demon, because 2 was not enough.
Really tragically, I thought Ben was in on it because Tim had said, "Oh, I trust Ben. Ben's really cool. Ben's definitely the empath."
That's just because that was
And
my
I was like,
info. I was bluffing.
Well, I know, but I was like, I can't trust him.
I think
so
mental fatigue was also starting to set in on the good players.
I just had to go.
It
wasn't any plan.
Ben. Ben was like, you might be evil. I'm too tired for this.
Yeah, sorry.
I was
Alright.
trying to confirm Ben, but then it turned out I looked bad. It was a whole
you
thing.
did just throw a ton of suspicion on Ben with that.
Yeah.
I think 3 is enough games for me, though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try the new Zenless Zone Zero game that just launched.
Yeah,
And then it's
sorry,
gonna
Ben,
be
that was a
America
rough
Day.
Yeah.
I'd like to get back to storytelling, please. I clearly do not do well
You
when
like messing with us.
It's
more
not you,
than,
Ben.
being
It's the
messed with.
scenarios. You got very unlucky.
No, I think the Teenyville, people just don't realize that literally every good player needs to be on the same page, unless the demon hasn't figured out
No,
who their
you're-
minion
you're
is.
So right. these games can go so easily, just very hard. For
it's
the good
less
or evil
about
team, just depending how it plays out
mechanics.
too.
Part of
More
like
about currying favor.
a big part of the balance of the game on Teenyville is them not knowing each other, and Spy really shakes that up. Although there are Spy bluffs.
Pretty fair, all things
Yeah, there was
Into the
definitely an avenue for either team to win without
Oh,
that
yeah,
much.
There was an easy way I could have died there. Titus and Jack just believed Ben wholeheartedly.
Yeah, but
I
it's
think
3-day
I talked to
fatigue.
Titus enough to,
There's also a lot of hesitancy on the final 3 to cast your ghost vote. Because it's
Yeah,
like,
that's
but
fair.
you
The
can't
fact
hold
that
it.
Ben started
Like,
out
holding it is losing it.
frontal
Like,
assault.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a
I
tough
regret nothing about that last game. I do
No,
regret it.
and you should not.
You
should.
You were set up for failure, and it's really unfortunate. In fact, when I was planning with Tim the first day, which you called out, I wasn't sure if anyone would notice. It was like, yeah, Matt and Tim did talk immediately.
Yeah,
You pegged
I
us.
wanted, yeah, I wanted to mention to the investigator that if there is a spy, they're probably gonna immediately try to talk to the demon, but I couldn't do that. That would be too much of a overstep on my part.
I thought usually I wait to talk to my demon or my minions until like after the first one, just so it's less suspicious. But in my mind, I was like, I feel like everyone does that now, so I'm just gonna go straight to Tim.
That's why I was so suspicious of you. I was just like, this
Yeah.
guy
Well,
thinks
that's
he's a
my point.
spy.
Nobody does that, so I'm like, it's
Guy's
the
telling me
obvious
he's a
thing to do,
spy.
which is why it's. Not
There also should have been more information with that, like that it's definitely a spy because the version was killed on night 1. Like, and he was like the strongest rule
I
that
don't think
wasn't
anyone
like.
was doubting there was a spy. It was just a matter of if we thought it was me or Ben.
But would you
Actually, I don't know what Titus was
would you
thinking.
bluff investigator as an evil team and then ping your
No, but we didn't kill Jack. It was between me and Ben at the end. So I mean, Jack essentially got cleared by the infighting.
Tim has bluffed investigator before, and I remember
I-
at the time
Yes.
thinking, "Oh, that was really good."
I love bluffing investigator as evil because it's like
You just pin in
it's
someone
so
else.
easy. You just like say two
No one
people
can
are
call
evil.
you